Oh. Hi, everybody. We are back. It's been a month.
Hello.
Welcome.
All right, and
God, it worked. I can't believe
let me
it.
mute myself so I don't hear double voices as the stream is running on the other screen. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. It's been a month. We are all back. I am back from my my ordeal, and everybody's here. And I'm happy to explore the new world with everybody some more. Caleb.
Yes.
So it's your week. Run us through what happened in our last episode.
Absolutely. Give me one moment to pull it up. As our brave adventurers recovered from the attack by Saf's patron, they resumed their journey to the city of Salbar, planning on confronting the Church of Hoar and finding out the dark truth behind the organization. On the way, Serenity confronted her sister about her powers and their fiendish origin. But before they could make it back to Salbar, what appeared to be a patrol stopped them, and they were ambushed on the road by fighters that appeared to be aligned with the Church. In the tense fight that follows, one of the ambushers slipped away and shoots a flare into the sky, revealing our protagonist's location and showing that they were helplessly surrounded.
Yeah, so where we left the exact point was one flare went off, and then moments later, dozens of flares, like almost all the way around you.
What's the radius?
If only we could catch that girl that got away from us, huh?
Shut
if only.
I tried my best,
Shut up!
okay?
Oh, dude, the attempt was actually so close though, because you used a spell too. So.
Yep.
You almost had her. If you could have had her, you probably wouldn't have fallen into this whole misadventure that you're going on.
We gotta go. We gotta go, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine we're jumping right into it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if Lex was like, "We stand and fight," Corvus is like, "Very well," but we haven't sunk in yet. What's the GM? What's the radius of the flares around us? Like,
so probably the closest flare is probably about a quarter of a mile away.
oh, okay, we got time.
So you have a few minutes
So
before
Okay.
everyone points the direction of where you are.
Okay. As the flares go up, Corvus holding his glaive, which is now once again wrapped up, is just like, oh, that's not good.
No.
I think obviously we should try to move from where we are as fast as possible. I recommend that we go to the city still. Try to hopefully slip through the ranks of whatever's surrounding us.
we need to find some sort of disguise. And Saf looks to the bodies of a couple of people that they just killed. Do we have other options?
How many dead bodies are there around?
A
Kristen?
lot. Corvus has killed a lot of people.
Fair.
So there were I think there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there were 6 bodies. 5 bodies because you missed one. You missed one because she ran away.
The clothes are fucked though, because Corvus was slicing and dicing with a glaive.
Anybody have mend as a cantrip?
I do not have the cantrip.
No.
Tragic.
Corvus is just gonna be like, I do not know if that is the best course of action, brother. With our bounties up now, the city is already probably heavily on alert. It may be better to go somewhere a little bit more off-grid, and he'll look towards the two girls, say perhaps a traveling circus, where people are known to run away to.
We still need to investigate the church.
We do, but I think first and foremost, a safe point of operations. And then circle back once we have, perhaps, as he looks down to the dead bodies, not so tattered disguises.
There will be
Agreed.
plenty of disguises there, that's for sure.
Yeah, the
And-
customer Malone.
More to the point, they are a little ways out of the town, so we should still be able to see the activity from where they're located.
Let's go now.
Alright, and I'll start. I'll look to Saf and Serenity and say, lead the way, because I don't know where the circus was going.
Yeah,
On
same.
Serenity will take off, running towards the circus.
Same.
Uh,
Just booking it.
Well, are you staying on the road, or are you coming off of the road and going into the woods?
I like the
Off
woods.
of the road?
I like the woods. Yeah, that seems good.
I feel like we have more odds against some of the creatures we might encounter, and not the whole fucking army chasing after us. I don't know what about you guys.
So
How
you would
far-
come up over a rise, and you could see the city off in the distance. The road does curve, so you could go straight through the woods if you wanted to. But there were flares in that direction.
Yep.
There were
Yeah.
flares in every direction, though.
In most every, I mean, they were all over the place. There were probably 30 flares that went up.
How far
yeah.
of a
No, you please go.
how far of a distance are we from the city?
About 2 miles.
About 2 miles. Sweet. So we can you can. I'll wait till we get a little closer. I have disguise self, so I'll use that on myself to like talk to people. But if we run into groups, and the rest of you can hide, because do any of you have disguise self as well?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
I have minor illusion. They
I
can
was
help
gonna
me.
say.
That help me a bit.
I also have minor illusion, but
Corvus does not believe in hiding.
Okay, in case someone hides Corvus.
Right.
Yeah. Corvus
Okay,
is
so-
just a cannon. You like if you gotta
Just
wheel
point him
him
in a
every.
direction.
As we're running, Corvus is just like, I know it's probably needless to say, but we are definitely surrounded, so we will likely have to break through some sort of line. And of course, there are the usual monsters of the night as well, so maintain guard.
The funny
Uh,
thing is you guys have been going all night and haven't heard a sound from the woods.
Interesting.
The moment you say that, Saf kind of stumbles on the back and grabs onto like a wound because I have 12 hit points left. I prefer
Oof.
we avoid battle if possible. I don't know what about you guys. Warlocks are squishy. Don't let me die, please.
I'm gonna seeing you like stumble. Lex is going to walk up behind you and cast Cure Wounds on you.
Yeah,
Cute.
nice.
I only have one more first level spell slot after this, so
Save
be
your spell
careful.
slot.
Got it.
hey, max healing though, so you get 12
Nice.
12 health back.
How much?
Yeah, you're back to
12.
24.
Thank you.
Yay!
Cool. That's
Not
enough
all-
hit points for That's enough hit points for another fight. Let's go. Run it. Roll
So,
initiative.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm assuming we should go through the woods though. I don't think we should stay on the road.
Fair.
no.
Yeah, there's more chance
Yeah.
we could hide.
agreed.
Feeling the energy, she just. I don't know how many times I need to thank you, but thanks.
You as you guys begin to head off into the woods, from quite a ways away, you hear they have to be near, and you hear it very loud and very clear as day, but it's still a ways off into the woods, but you're not sure how far.
Okay. As we're like running and we hear that, Corvus under his breath is just gonna be like, I just want to remind you, sweet friends, that I am but a human. I currently cannot see. It's dark. I don't have dark vision.
It is
dude.
very dark, and you do not have dark vision.
We-
My favorite line is, I currently cannot see. Just
there.
And you just hear Corvus go, oh.
Lex will
As he runs
Lex,
into a tree.
Lex will walk up to Corvus and sort of like crouching, because imagine we're like hiding in the underbrush. We'll
Yeah.
just hold out a hand to him and just say, stay close to me and I will help you. I would not want you to get left behind.
Me too. That would seem unsafe.
And
As you say that, from a probably maybe maybe a quarter, maybe a little bit less of a mile, you hear actually roll a perception check for all of you. Let's see.
absolutely.
First roll of the day.
Plus
Oh, dude,
0
I
to
missed my
perception. Let's
roll.
go.
Oh,
I got
man.
Oh yeah, that one. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
I got a got a dirty 20.
Nice.
From way in front of you, you hear maybe a spellcaster say the finishing words to a spell, but it's quite a ways away. And all of a sudden light begins to illuminate and goes bigger and bigger and bigger and covers you all. It is now daylight in a daylight spell.
Wow.
Ooh.
Corvus is like,
Which is a very high level spell. So
Oh no.
So seeing this, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck this guy, because here's what happens. Looking to the team, Saf quickly goes, hide, I have an idea. And I'm gonna go, and she's gonna extend a hand, and I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion way off in the distance, as far as I can. It's 30 feet of range, but as far as I can, and I want to create our voices in like this panic cacophony, just like running in the distance far away in the opposite direction. As I usually tell everyone else to hide, and hide myself.
Okay, I will try to hide as Saf was out of that distraction.
are you
As
guys
she says,
stopping to
Corvus is-
hide, or are you continuing to run?
Stopping, I would say.
Stop.
I'm gonna say, so if everybody stops, I'm going to put in between us and where the mage is. I'm gonna use Minor Illusion myself to make a bush.
nice.
Bush
Corvus
and
is-
Minor Illusion combo, let's go!
Corvus is just gonna be like, I can see now.
I am having issues with D&D Beyond. It is not loading
Beyond.
at all. I can't even get to any of the pages.
Try using a different browser.
Yeah,
That
it,
helps sometimes.
it wasn't working for me before starting stream. I just got my character sheet up and had to give up.
Just make up some stats. Doesn't matter.
Low ones, please.
Yeah, low ones, please.
Yeah, you know.
Make up some stats. No, I
Take it
don't.
easy. You don't want
No,
us
I'm-
to get caught, right?
I'm surprised we
I
stopped.
mean, you guys don't want yourselves to get caught.
I
but
do not want myself to get caught.
No.
I genuinely thought we were just gonna book it through and smash some people's faces as we ran.
I think
I
we
mean,
may
like,
be
we
the ones
can
with the
do that.
smashed faces. Should
even
we
in
do
another
that?
browser, it's not actually working.
Because we could just run and disengage and keep running. You know, running is a real thing. We can do. As Sorrel Aquila once said, running is something that we can do. You know, it is a thing that people can just do.
Listen, who
The
needs to
problem is-
disengage when you can just bash some people's faces in, huh?
If they've
That's
got
what
high-level
Corvus thinks.
spellcasters, I don't know if we actually can run.
We have
Also,
the
my,
magic OR on our side.
My girlfriend's watching, so hi, Deanna.
Oh, hi, Deanna.
That was
I'm
so cute.
looking. Let's see if this. Hold on. I might have to.
Hey
go to a
Deanna,
different
can you
page.
please start us inspiration?
Yeah.
She's listening on her earbuds at work, so.
Ah, reasonable.
So I'm sorry. It actually is not covering you because it's not quite close enough. But you do see a huge dome of light ahead of you.
Ooh,
Oh,
not
oh,
good.
cool. That's even better.
Probably
That means
probably
it'll be
about
easy-
500 feet in front of you. But you
it'll
do
be
see
easy
it.
to hide.
Fantastic. Let's avoid that.
I thought it was bigger. I thought it was bigger than it actually is, but it's not.
Cool.
All right. I'm totally down with staying where we're at and waiting for them to go past us, and then moving behind them. How does the rest of the team feel about that?
Seems reasonable.
Absolutely.
I'm not very good at maintaining hidden. I've never been very good at hide and seek.
So it's a third level spell.
I've already got my minor illusion as a bush, and you've got your minor illusion as running away. I'm going to turn to Serenity and say, "Can you cast something to help Corvus hide?"
Sure.
Corvus is just like, wait, I have an idea. I am now a tree. I am
That-
one with the earth.
That'll work. And I'll cast Minor Illusion to make a tree in front of you. Very
Beautiful.
small one.
Beautiful.
Somebody clip this, please! Oh my god, that
It's
was
a tree.
I at the end of this, I will clip that, and
Good.
and including me. Just no.
God, I'm gonna
I
cry.
will clip-
That was perfect.
All right. So you create an illusion of a tree.
I am
And
one.
as you are you guys are all stopped.
Yeah, we're waiting for them to
Making
pass
no
us.
sound. I need everybody to make a stealth check for me?
Absolutely.
Okay, so because I'm a tree, I suspect before I would have had to roll with disadvantage, but now that I'm a tree,
You still roll a
Can I-
disadvantage.
just give me a flat roll, DM. Give me a flat roll.
You would still
that's
roll
a-
a disadvantage.
but that's
because you're still
essentially the
wearing the
health
armor.
action.
It's a matter
That's
of
the health action.
sound.
That's the health action. What sound am I making? I'm a tree. I'm
Well,
a tree, bro.
Sure. Okay. I'll give you it. I will a flat roll instead of a
Oh
disadvantage.
yes, yeah.
Alright,
Call it
alright.
tree.
It's not gonna matter.
I'm so
I got a
sorry.
3.
I might have a problem.
Your roll wasn't the lowest.
Oh
Hold
no. Oh no! Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Why am I the only stealthy person? What has happened?
We'll find
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. We fuck now. Let's go.
Corvus
As
is
you
just
all.
Corvus is like, wait, tree noises.
Important question. Does he actually say tree noises, or does he make, or does he like
I'll
no,
say
he-
noises.
That
No, he goes-
Corvus
he goes-
says tree noises, and Lex can't help himself. Like he's trying to not laugh, but him trying to not laugh is like rattling his chainmail because he's like shaking, and that's why I'm not being stealthy.
Same with
reason.
Seth. She just cannot contain her breathing, and because she's so worried, and this situation kind of takes out a laugh, like a nervous laugh out of her.
You just see Serenity hang her head.
He's like, oh.
In Corvus's head, he's like, he is the stealthiest he's ever been.
I mean, you're
He
the
is
second
one
most
with the
stealthy here, somehow. So,
And
yeah.
You all are
That is honestly
terrible.
Uh,
My fault. The dice did it to
the
me.
battle.
You all sit and wait, and about 10 to 15 minutes later, the light begins to come up over the top of you, and you see probably about 70 men walking in a perfect line, and they're spread out in a huge circle, slowly making the ring smaller.
oh no.
And you can see just men left to right, and in the middle of all of them walking almost perfectly straight towards you all, you see Zarkin.
Oh. Okay. What can we do about this, team?
I don't know.
Hey,
Corvus
yeah.
is a tree. Trees don't speak.
Next to him is you do see other members of the high level of church. You also see mixed in between some of the regular people. There are some with red cloaks, but there's not very many of them. They're few and far between, like every 10, 15 people.
Ooh, I am going to. Ooh,
And as he kind of puts a hand up about 80 feet from you.
I'm going to turn to the rest of the group, and I'm going to say that I will try to distract them when I do run, and I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself and disguise myself as the mage that was in the group that attacked us.
Saf was just about to stop him,
Okay.
but then seeing his disguise, she stops herself. She's like, "Please be careful."
Okay. Oh, and there's my last spell slot, so
Corvus
I'm out of
very,
options.
Corvus very seriously looks to you and just says, "I will run, brother. At your request. We have our destination. If you are not there by dawn, I will set this entire town ablaze."
Unfortunately, Corvus, though it does pain me to leave, this is bigger than the both of us.
I've said what I said.
Kind DM, I would like to prepare an action
Oh?
in case watching the situation unfold. In case anything goes wrong, I would like to target the main general with Cause Fear spell.
Against Zarkin.
Yes. to
Okay.
give Lex a chance to get away.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
These 70 men, they probably have like bows and stuff, right?
We
Yeah.
zigzag. I don't know, bitch. We need to go.
You know what? You know what? Death is temporary. There's revify spells. I'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to sort of like stumble out of the underbrush.
Wait, as you take a step, Corvus goes, wait. I have changed my mind. I do not wish to leave your side. I have come up with a cunning scheme.
You better hurry because this is happening
There-
right
there-
now.
yep.
As you're disguised, you've caught one of us. You have caught me.
Mm. That might make it more convincing.
And as
then-
you say that to each other, Zarkin steps forward, and he's looking
Corvus at that-
straight at you in the
Oh.
woods, right, almost straight at you, Lex.
Yeah, I've like got out of the brush by now, and I'm going to just sort of grab and just drag Corvus from where he's standing.
Oh, what's good? As I do, Corvus will look to the
Okay.
girls that are hidden, and he's just like, now.
And I'm going to pull Corvus, who, like all of us, blood splattered and looking very rough, towards Zarkin.
Zarkin, yeah.
Zarkin, yes. Oh boy, this is gonna be.
He has his hand up and is walking towards you. He hasn't said a word yet. He just is looking left and right, and everyone stopped.
But when
I'm-
in
Begins to
view
walk
now.
forward. Yes.
The way
Yep.
in view. Corvus will look
Turn-
up at Zarkin and just be like, what is that? And like struggle in the mage's grasp. What's
Roll-
called in this person's grasp.
Roll a
And-
persuasion or a deception check for me
Yeah, Corvus is gonna
Do you
be
want
like,
that from both of us?
from both of you.
Oh,
he's
boy.
gonna be like, what is this? What's the meaning of this, Zarkin?
Okay, I can roll above a 10. I got a 10 for deception.
This is definitely a deception, so. I'm going to use my inspiration I've
still-
had since last game.
I also have inspiration. I definitely also going to use it there. Yes. Okay, that is. Please roll better. Please roll better. Let's go. That's a dirty 20 for me. Okay. Far better.
He looks to both of you. He just kind of nods, and he motions you forward.
Yes, as we go with my best, from what I had heard, my best impression of the mage's voice, I will say that what did the mage sound like? Or I'm just gonna say a magey sounding voice. It's been a month.
Yeah, this has been a month. And I don't remember what he sounded
Yeah,
like.
me
at the
either. Just
moment.
a major
Understandable.
sounding voice will do. Run the set.
But I also cannot do very many voices at the moment because of my list. Because
Completely
I'm
understandable.
Still recovering.
So I'm just going to say there were 4 of them. 3 of them got away. They killed the rest of my men, but I was able to capture this one.
And did he have the book?
No. None of them claimed to know what they were talking. You were talking. Ugh. Let me retake that. Sorry. No, none of them claimed to know anything about it, but I very suspect they are lying.
The
After
book!
all,
The book! We gave you the book!
Yes, and then you had your dragon friend attack and take it.
dragon friend. What he looks at Zuck and is like, I see, brother, you've been hitting the wines harder than usual this eve.
Then why did you run away when right after the dragon attacked and you watched it and you took off with the dragon?
Run! Oh, we were in pursuit, brother.
When most of our city was destroyed? When there were people to be helped?
I am Hoar's blade. People suffered. I was there. I went to exact just vengeance.
While we stand here and talk, the others are getting farther away, and I will gesture to the right, and I will say, the rest of them went that way. I tried to get to the line because I by myself am not able to capture the rest of them. Where would you like me to take him?
And he looks and he's like, well, you could just capture the one that's behind the bush over there.
Oh,
I will just slowly turn towards
And he
the bush.
he points to Serendipity, Saf, because she got a 5 on her stealth check.
Yeah, fair,
Curses.
fair.
Curses.
You know what? Let's go with it. Saf, step forward. Who said I was hiding?
Hulk ruffian, if you turn yourself in, I can promise that we will keep you alive.
Don't worry. I want to help.
Oh! Yeah!
I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with it. We dug ourselves a hole too fucking deep.
Oh no.
How long is your disguise, motherfucker?
Roll a deception or a persuasion check there, Saf.
How? +7 to deception. Plus 20 for 27, brother!
Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh.
Ah, feels good to play a charisma-based character.
Yeah.
Oh.
Corvus is gonna be like, what? What are you doing? You're meant to flee!
My God, I was so scared. Flee?
Why would you want to help us?
Why would I flee from the one and true church?
Forgive me, but you do not strike me as a member of the cloth.
Not yet, but your teachings, I must say, have convinced me that there is always a better way in this world. To enact just vengeance, we must work together, and not try to create this foolish game of tag.
He speaks true, brother. As he, what's his name? Zendrick?
Zarkon.
Zarkon. And is just like, but I fear some of us have lost our sight at just vengeance.
You watch as the wizard that's next to you, that's next or just behind him, kind of does a spell, starts doing a spell behind, and I need.
Is this Zone of Truth?
No.
Oh, fuck yeah, we're safe!
There are other things that could be that wouldn't be ideal.
It's funny, if it's like Dispel or something, then like Serenity's an event,
Just
like,
So,
hi!
No,
Like,
actually, no. He is actually doing it. Actually, Zarkon is doing it.
okay.
Can I-
And I need
I'm so scared.
Oh no! Actually, it is the wizard. It is the wizard. And he is saving throw. Okay. I need Who does he do it on? He's gonna do it on Saf.
What?
He looks at you. You can roll an Arcana check to see what he's casting if you would
Yeah,
like.
you know what? I will do exactly that. How's a 19?
Yeah, baby, let's go.
He's casting Detect Thoughts.
Mm.
Roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Sure. Great.
At least now you know what he's thinking, what he's doing. You can just think something
14.
real hard.
Very close, but not quite.
Do you
Can
have
I use my
inspiration? Do you have
inspiration?
inspiration? Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I'm using my inspiration. 21.
Yes.
21
Nice.
does save,
Nice.
and he kind of walks up behind Zark and whispers in his ear, and steps back.
What the wizard says in
Um,
Zakin's ear is, "Hey man, look, holy shit, her brain is impenetrable. I just can't figure it out. She's got mental blocks in her head. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Totally.
Why are we
Totally.
still here? Can we go grab a beer? We should just let these guys go. Like, what the fuck?"
Um, So with that, I will-
Too dumb and I can't tell which one.
I will turn to a
seeing
Zarkon.
Mhm.
Sorry. You can do your
Seeing
thing.
this, Saf just kind of gives a soft smile. Wanted to look for something interesting in my head?
Yes, obviously.
Have you found anything?
Facts.
But we will.
Then I've got nothing to hide.
Well, then why did you fight the spell?
I don't like someone looking through my secrets. Do you?
Wait, what? I have nothing to hide, but I don't want people looking through my secrets.
Yeah, that's called privacy. Ever heard of that, bitch?
I'm going to turn to Zarkon and say, like I said, every second we waste here allows there's still one more we need to find. Sorry, there's still two more we need to find. Can you spare a couple soldiers to help me escort these two to the city? I still do not trust this one, and I will point at Saf.
He looks and says, and points 10 guys in line. Most of them are in red, with red things, and the wizard behind him. And says, you may accompany him. We will take these two with us. And they begin walking forward with manacles and restraints.
Those aren't necessary. I told you I'm on your side.
Yes, they are.
And Corvus is just like, you dare shackle a true believer of Hoa.
Until we get to the bottom of exactly what happened? Yes.
Here's a proposition. A very quick one. And if you don't understand, I will put on the shackles on myself. I suppose...
You don't get a choice in this.
Well, unless you want my help as someone who had the book spoken with, I doubt you want to put shackles on me, do you? Did you speak with the book? Did you hear the voice? Because I did. And it's quite it.
Ooh, spicy.
I heard the voice. But you're still being taken back for questioning.
I will, but I will not go as prisoner, if you want my help.
Like I said, if you send me with them, having two capable mages along with should make it so they don't need to be as closely restrained. If that makes them more cooperative, it may be worth it. I'm attempting to persuade them to let me A, go with them, and B, not shackle Saf.
Okay, because you're trying to persuade them to do two different things, it will require two separate rolls.
Two separate rolls, okay, fantastic.
He wants you to go with the others to find the others, to find the last two.
The other two. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
How long is your disguise self?
1 hour.
Oh, great, 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 great.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go with the rest of them. I want to leave with a smaller group.
So, gang, it seems we are gonna have to
So-
split for a bit.
Hey, which one would you like
So-
first?
So the first one will be to see whether you can actually go separately, or go with
Okay.
with them.
This is the most important one. Oh, baby, that's a natural 20.
Oh!
For a total of
23.
so
Holy
I
shit.
rolled an insight check. I also rolled a natural 20,
Oh!
but you only have a +3 for your +3, and makes it 23. Insight is wisdom based, and he has a +5.
But we still pass, yeah? We still win, right? Because we're amazing.
Boo. Okay. And my second one.
No.
My second one's a 14.
Let's see. That one I actually rolled a 1 on, so I went from a 20 to a 1.
we win?
So,
Balanced.
great. So you win that one,
Yes!
but you didn't win the first one.
Okay.
You're still going off with them,
Oh boy. Okay.
with 5 others,
We have a chance.
and he's fine. Fine, no shackles. However, you two ride with me.
It will be my pleasure.
But-
just like
Weapons in the cart just up the road when we get out of the woods,
fine.
and
What
50, about 15 to 20 men surround you, and the other ones continue kind of looking in the circle, and the maybe if they got out of the circle, the other ones are going to go with you.
I'm
So
going
they
to
are-
I'm going to myself grab Corvus's halberd.
Yeah, Corvus is just like, I have nothing to fear. And what's good, as you grab Corvus's glaive, Corvus is just like, one day, I will split you in two with that blade.
I will just, at him saying that, I will just laugh and at the same time cast guidance on you.
Yes!
Saf just takes out her 2 daggers and spins them in her hands and just gives them out.
So what are you doing in the bushes there?
in the bush.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, how's the
quiet.
bush doing?
I'm quiet as a fucking mouse. I'm doing nothing. Fucking nothing. I will say maybe I'm very slowly like crawling to try and get past the circle of people. Her plan, Serenity's plan, is to follow Saf and Corvus at a distance, and then if they need anything, I'm right there. But I'm confident that a disguised self, Lex, he'll figure it out. I hope.
We'll see. I hope.
As yeah, what's it called? Weapons are being pulled away and stuff. And we're being led to horses to ride with Zarkin.
Corvus is just like, am I to be put on trial, brother?
No, you're to be questioned by the questioners. You've
Brilliant.
seen it happen before.
Yeah, I have. I just wanted to be sure at what degree of justification you had upon me. If that is the case, may I ask for a meal? It has been a rather tiring evening.
When we get back to the city,
Brilliant. Also, I was attacked. So, I killed a lot of people.
There.
But they did attack me first, so you know. Just vengeance. Right of Hoa.
Grr. As he continues walking towards the horses into the carriage, he gets to the carriage and he points to put, and he looks at you both. Weapons.
I've already given mine away.
Yep.
Like it's just Corvus right now, and and Corvus's demeanor now is once again very it's like when you're with someone familiar, because he knows this person. This is someone he's like spent a lot of time with, right?
So,
I mean, well, you've never actually spent a lot of time with him because
but
he's the
he's
highest.
yeah, he's
But
but
you
like
have
he's known
seen
of
him
Yeah,
walking around, and you've seen him interacting with other people and
Yeah.
doing, services and things like that.
yeah. So like Corvus, though suspicious, is acting as if this is not an enemy. And as such, has apologized for stealing cookies from a cookie jar, essentially, because he's just killed a bunch of people.
Makes sense.
Okay.
As you all and you all get on horseback and into the carriage. And what are you doing, Kayla? You and Paige, what do you guys do?
So he sent me with a group of people to help look, right?
Yes, to help find you and
Yes.
Serenity.
I'm gonna describe how my situation is right now. Like what's going on exactly.
So there, you're in the woods. You have probably you see the smaller circle begin to continue on, and they're still looking in the circular thing for you, but you manage to miss them. You're out. So right now, Serenity, you are inside. You're outside the circle, so the circle is getting smaller, going off into the differences.
Great.
But
So
you
I'm just
have
in the line.
No. You have a group of 10 guys with you that if just in case she got out, you would need to go look for her.
Yep.
To start searching the area outside the circle.
Okay. Seeing the two getting in carriages and on horseback and realizing I'm not gonna be able to keep up with that, I'm changing tactics. First off, for safety's sake, I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on myself for Cat's Grace, which gives me advantage on dexterity, i.e. stealth rolls, because I might need that. And then I'm gonna
suspect you might.
probably, and then I'm gonna follow. It also allows me to fall 20 feet or less and be fine, which might be good if I need to climb some trees. And then I'm going to follow behind Lex at a distance in case he needs my help, but very clearly staying out of the way of anybody else.
And then you cast Fireball.
Let's not.
She doesn't have that spell yet.
Oh, no.
You don't
She
know.
needs a
Maybe
level.
she's
I
more
have
before-
Scorching Ray as the closest I get, but let's not.
I've
Maybe
got
she's got
like
it in her
forget-
back pocket.
I've got
Don't
a,
forget Hellish Rebuke.
That too. I have lots of fire things, but let's not.
how like far from the area where we've fought the ambush is the circle?
Probably a couple 100 feet.
Okay.
Because
So,
you guys didn't make it too far into the woods before this happened.
Okay, here's the problem, is that my quote-unquote dead body is just chilling over there right now.
Yeah,
So,
it
that's the most ideal situation. So, I'm going to
That's
just...
hilarious. That's actually so funny.
I'm just going to, like, gesture to the person next to me and say, hold on a moment, there's something I want to check. And I'm going to try to, like, move forward pretty quickly towards the clearing.
oh, clever.
So you're gonna go into the circle.
I'm going to go into
Slowly.
the circle more towards where the
Well,
the
they will
priest-
go with you.
Well, he said to wait a sec. He wants to check something.
Well, we are to follow you, and wherever you go, we go.
What are they wearing?
Most of them are wearing the red cloak, and then there's the one wizard that's with you.
Got it. Under the red cloak, are they also wearing chainmail?
They are.
They are? Okay. I'm going to, like, sort of look at them and raise an eyebrow and say, if we really want to catch them, I might be able to catch one of them unawares to go check on if they came back to the ambush. I would not want your armor to alert them.
That's reasonable.
Roll
Logical.
a persuasion check with advantage,
Yeah, for real.
because that's a pretty good.
Solid argument.
Do you? 19.
Nice.
Well
Nice.
done.
19.
Well done. Well done.
You did beat me. Not by a lot, but you did. Um,
Okay, then I'm just going to sneak forward. And when I get within 30 feet of where I'm going to sneak forward very quickly. When I get within 30 feet of where the body is, I'm just going to cast minor illusion to make like a mound of dirt over it. Just try to like smooth it out a little bit.
Make it look like your body. Like,
Oh,
No,
nah, 'cause they'll probably
that-
actually, I'm going to when I get to the clearing, is there anybody within sight of me?
not yet.
Okay.
You
Then I'm going-
go pretty quickly through the woods, and you get inside the circle. And
Then I'm going to drag the wizard's body to the side, like sort of like try to stick it in a like in the woods, and then cast minor illusion to cover it with things.
okay,
Cover it with ground.
boy.
And then I'm going to stand sort of to the side of the clearing and look very, very sad, looking at my butchered comrades. Absolute tragedy.
Yeah, don't pick
What's
a fight.
crazy
One
is
second.
technically speak. I don't know. Was the mage wearing Hoa colors?
yes.
Oh well, shit. Then technically speaking, yeah, like Corvus just slaughtered companions, man.
Oof.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, they shot fireball at us first. It's
They
fine.
shot fireball first.
And Serenity, what? So you're following them at a distance, correct?
Yeah, as long as, although I don't know, would I cross through the line?
No, you're already outside the line.
Right. But if he went inside the line, I'm trying to follow Lex.
Oh, he went back into the line.
How many people
could
are
just
there?
wait. You could just wait.
I might-
Probably around 60-ish.
Okay, I'll chill. Chill seems good. I'll wait here.
Now.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay
I'm
where
okay.
you are.
Yeah, I have the minor illusion tree that I made. I feel comfortable.
Are you still in the minor illusion tree?
Yeah, Corvus was there. No longer.
I'm gonna wait for
So-
now. I'm gonna wait for a little bit longer.
You watch as the other ones are standing like 15 feet away from you. They're just standing there milling about, waiting for him because he said he'll be right back. And as the rest of them the circle slowly gets smaller and smaller off in the distance, and the rest of the group goes out of sight.
Nice.
I
Oh,
don't
actually-
do shit.
Do the mage robes? I have an even better idea. Do the mage robes have a hood?
They would, yeah. 'cause
Um,
they're southern, so
I mean,
far.
yes.
Oh, I probably don't have time to change from my armor into his robe. And then just
Probably
be like,
not.
I'm covering my
Definitely
face
not.
because of grief. But no, I won't do that.
They are a bit bloody though.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, are you
Um,
okay?
I will grab them. I'm gonna strip the corpse and hold on to those robes so I can hopefully change into them later.
Minor illusion, minor illusion away the blood.
I have had horrible rolls except for the one, and you guys have gotten away with all kinds of crap because
Yeah?
I rolled horribly.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's honestly unbelievable how we haven't got into a fight.
Right.
I keep rolling so bad. Like
Good.
all of my rolls have been horrible except for the 120 that I got on the one roll that I needed to get. But stop you from doing the silly thing.
So,
Anyway.
Saf and Corvus are in a carriage, or are we horseback?
Yes.
So you're on carriage. You're both sitting in a carriage.
Is this like the
and there are Zarkin is next to you, and then there are 3 guards.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
As we're in there, and have we started moving, or have we just sat in?
No, you've started moving towards the city.
Okay, cool. As we traverse, Corvus is just like, he'll sound sort of sorrowful, and just go, Brother Zarkin, I understand from your perspective that Lex and I's actions may have been less than appealing to those within the city. After you've expressed it as such. But in the heat of the battle, in the heat of the moment, we saw an enemy that needed to be slain. And he'll turn to Zarkin and just be like, we saw the church in ruin as we rode past. Tell me, what was the cause, what was the extent of the devastation?
Well, the main tower is gone. And most, we lost quite a few brethren and sisters. And many families are without their loved ones at the moment. Dragons apparently are real now.
Apparently so. I have faced much out in the dark, but seeing something come out of a storybook essentially was
Now,
something else entirely.
I mean, we don't know much about this creature, except for what it was. Breathes fire, flies,
A
kills
dragon
everyone in
is
its
a
path.
fair assumption, I think.
However, because we don't know the extent of its abilities, you are being questioned for those reasons. You took off in the middle of a catastrophe. However, the weird thing is there haven't been any attacks since then. And that was 4 days ago.
I'm none at all. No evening monster raids.
None. Throughout any of the islands.
I'm confused. I do not understand. The town is so vulnerable. It would be easy pickings.
Saf just kind of starts like lightly laughing mid-conversation, hearing that.
He looks back at you.
Corvus
Really?
does the exact same thing.
You mean to say that the creatures that have been torturing this land for thousands of years, the creatures that we needed to be aware of for the rest of our lives, besides hunger, besides thirst, besides everything that could kill us, you mean to say they're just gone? My sister is in the woods somewhere right now, and for the first time I understand that I don't have to worry about her. Maybe we did something right in the end.
What did you do?
Fuck if I know. But if it helped, I would do it all over again.
So you
Fair
did
enough.
something.
Fair enough.
So you admit you did something.
No.
We will have the questioners ask you these questions again.
Questioners or torturers, just so you know, I'll be mentally prepared, if you will.
Corvus would know, yeah.
Questioners will refer to will torture if
Necessary.
it comes to that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's like a last resort.
Well, like I said, we're here to help. And with anything possible, if anything of our knowledge will allow you to stop the dragon, we're on your side. Question is, why are you looking for the book?
Nice. Yes, I thought like we had returned it to you. I do not understand.
And he kind of looks directly at you, Saf, and says, he kind of mulls over what he's going to say before he says it, and you can tell he's the gears in his head are working. And he looks at you and says, "A little bug told us that you
Told you
know a
what?
little bit more than you were letting on."
How interesting.
Like a literal bug? Like a beetle?
She knows what I'm talking about.
Have no idea, truly. Question is, if we do know more, like
And
you say, why would we
he
give the book
reaches
to you?
into a because this is a fey creature that you had summoned,
Yeah, this is the literal fly you summoned.
Yep.
So they picked it up and they're like,
and you see a
"We've
little
got you,
box.
fucker."
You see a small box, and he opens, and your fly that you had summoned before flies out of it, and he sets it back down.
Oh, it was a literal
You
bug.
left something here.
I've been looking for him. Thank you for keeping him at home. And she kind of just holds him on her hand.
Corvus is very confused.
Saf is just she knows. She's fully aware that she's kind of fucked, but she's still just rolling with it. Like, I was looking for him. I thought I lost him within the fight. Maybe he died to the dragon. I was so worried. Thank you.
And as it's in your hand, he just smashes it and does 1 point of damage and kills it.
Ugh.
And it goes back
Rude.
to the Fey realm.
I see.
He didn't die already. What the fuck?
I'm surprised too. Ah, I see. You really don't know that you don't mess with Fae, do you?
It just went back to its realm.
Mm-hmm. And it might tell on you. Fae don't really like to be put in a box, you know? Or be shackled. Or being told lies.
No one puts
Oh,
my fly in a box.
Mm-hmm.
it's in the box to the left. But you do know where that fly was, correct?
In the box?
Before
the
the
left.
box.
She pulled a full Corvus right now.
Before the box.
No,
Would
I'm
it not
afraid
have
I
been
don't
in the
know. I think
Fey
she's telling you
realms?
full
Like-
truth because she really doesn't know.
Yeah, Corvus
Like,
is just
it's
like,
been
Like
4 days.
episode-
Where's
episode
the fucking
1?
4 days?
yeah,
Episode 1?
Corvus kind of puts his hand up and is just like, "Did you not just say it was from the Fey realm?" I'm not very certain.
No, we caught this in the library. Where you're not supposed to, most people don't ever get to see. And someone
Why
sent
did
it
you-
to spy.
Oh, how could you tell that it was a spy fly, not just a regular fly?
Yeah, it's a fly. They fly everywhere. I was in the church and maybe just flew in, and I'm sorry. I will train my pets better.
It's what's more curious is you have a pet fly,
I did. Not anymore.
a Fey fly.
It doesn't have to be a fly. They can turn into different creatures.
This is
Oh,
Corvus
quite
like
adorable.
genuinely. This is Corvus now, just like this is kind of cool.
He's like, I have no idea.
Yeah. You still haven't answered my question, though. What do you need the book for if you want to defeat the dragon? Why aren't you looking
Want
for
to
the
defeat-
dragon, but instead looking for us?
We want to defeat all of the monsters.
And if they're gone?
I do not believe they are gone. I believe they are waiting.
Waiting?
Or, which is probably more the truth, you and your dragon friend delivered them the book.
Saf?
What would monsters want with a book?
You
Brother
said that
Zarkin, I do not understand. Speak plain.
what would they want with the book?
Yes. Every monster I've slain has been mindless beasts. Rabid animals.
So you've been told, or thought to believe.
Are you saying the Church of Hoar has lied to me?
Not
Mm.
necessarily. They are still
Not-
evil things that need to be put down.
I
Create
do not
destruction and
I
kill
do-
many of our own people.
I do not doubt that for a second. I suspect once your questions have been answered of I will be put right back to work, as I suspect a lot of families out there have requests, all sharing the same target, a flying lizard.
It hasn't been seen in over 3,000 years. And you
Yep.
show up with a book, and the day after, our entire city gets destroyed. It takes the book. Little convenient.
Convenient?
Yeah,
I'm
Corvus is
sorry.
gonna.
Convenient? No. Say that again. Saf actually physically gets up and gets in his face. Convenient. Please tell me what is convenient for you here. The fact that you have such a perfect idea to blame someone, use us as complete scapegoats for something that you messed up in the first place. If you knew that this book was dangerous, why did you put it in your fucking church in the first place? Why did you think it was a good idea if you knew what it was? And if you didn't know, you were a fucking idiot. And let me tell you, as someone who had to survive outside in those woods, not hiding behind any of those
What's up,
fucking walls, you need to be aware that this is not going to be a situation where you just get to call someone evil and then stripe them off and use them as an example. This situation is a lot more complicated than your little brain can comprehend. So please, let us help this together and not use us as the target for your ill will.
He looks at you and says, "Sit down."
She sits.
If you would like to have a conversation, we can have a conversation about that after you've been thoroughly interrogated. Until then, if you raise your voice to me again, I will make sure it is silenced permanently.
Corvus frowns at that. But Saf, as you were sitting down, you definitely would have seen Corvus smile at you go off on this guy. Like it would have been like real, like low-key.
And he
hidden,
was
but,
very,
like,
very monotone, kind of very calm throughout that whole thing when you were doing that. Like,
Hearing his monotone voice and then seeing Corvus smile, Saf actually also smiles as she sits back down. I respect
Corvus is. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were going to speak.
I respect you. I do. And if you truly want what's best for the city, I really hope that after this interrogation of yours, we're not going to end up in shackles and then getting executed in front of the entire town as you being called the true savior until the dragon shows up again and your lie crumbles right before your eyes. We're here truly to help. We all have one goal, and it simply gets on my nerves when someone who did not need to look for a safe place to sleep every night, did not need to suffer hunger, did not need to wonder where the next meal was going to come from. Decides
as you
blame-
say that, you guys enter into the city and begin making your way into the center of town. So as you're looking into the village, as you kind of realize that you have just now entered the village, you kind of catch your own breath for a moment. as you see there is an entire line straight to the main thing that is just gone. That has all been burnt. There's a perfect line
Mhm.
all the way into the middle of the city
That'd be the
where
problem.
the dragon just literally raised everything.
Yeah. Corvus is gonna just be like, raise his hand to stop you from speaking, essentially, and just be like, you do not know Brother Zarkin's story, so it would be impetuous of you to assume he does not know of such suffering. Many who found themselves in Hoa's embrace came from a place. And he'll kind of glance over to Zarkin, and I doubt our esteemed Brother Zarkin, head of the Church of Hoa, would be the sort to take credit for other people's work. He is truly a pious man, and though our current circumstances may depict us, at the very least myself, as a villain in these trying circumstances, I, without a doubt, without a doubt, believe that Brother Zarkin's intentions are that of a just nature. He is right when he says that, certainly for Lex and I, appear to have been fleeing from a situation. But Brother Zarkin, let me ask you this. Why would we return a book to the Church of Hoar, openly state we do not know what it is, what it does, and thought that it was safer within the Church's grasp to then only return it back to the person, to the entity you suspect we took it from?
Not for me to determine. We will wait. I will wait till you are properly vetted.
I do not understand. Not for you to determine. You are
I
the
will
decisions.
once the truth comes out of each of you, then I will make a decision then. Until then, you are wanted.
Is it the truth, or is it going to be the truth that's going to satisfy you?
My truth
Truth
will
is the
satisfy.
truth. We'll see.
I have nothing to hide.
And so you guys are going into the city. You have noticed this huge area that is completely destroyed. You notice that the tower, the main tower that was in is completely gone. Where you guys had actually met with him the first time. It's completely crumbled. There's almost nothing left of it.
Is this an open carriage?
It is an open carriage.
Okay.
And as you two are riding along in the carriage, I need both of you to make a perception check. As you're riding along.
What's it called? As we do so, Corvus, even without looking to see of upset people, Corvus is just gonna take with 3 really big breaths and just be like, "Yes, yes. Do you hear that, brother? I hear it loud and clear. The folk of this town scream for vengeance. And once I am done with whatever trials, tribulations, or questions you have of me, my feet will be on the floor, my hand around my glaive, and I will march."
Just as you say that, you both happen to look up at the same time, and you see a guy that is kind of two streets over, that is literally trying. It looks like he's keeping pace. What you see is you're not really sure about his head, but you see his a cloak, a red cloak, that goes all the way to the floor. and you see maybe a weapon at his side, but you're not really sure because it's about a block away. But he is making time with you and going all the way to the temple with you.
Yeah.
You
And
both happen to look up as you say that.
Okay. Is this someone I know? Someone I care for? Does he
Do
look
not
injured?
recognize them.
Okay, cool. At that, then Corvus doesn't really pay much mind to them as he finishes his
Let
sentence.
down? Is that you,
Um,
buddy?
and is just like, and I will kill a fucking dragon.
And with that, we go back out to the circle.
Do it.
And you two. So
How long has it been?
it's probably you. So you're just gonna wait, and you're just
Well-
gonna, or are you gonna? Are you gonna leave once you actually cast the spell?
Oh,
Or are
when
you
I
staying or wait?
I thought Caleb said he cast Disguise Self and went back. Not Disguise Self, sorry. Minor Illusion went back.
Minor illusion, and then you did go back.
yes.
Okay. So it slowly gets smaller. You pass through the circle again, and you head back to the 10 guys that are with you. Did you see anybody?
The only thing I saw were the bodies of my slain comrades. However, I still have the feeling that they are somewhere close.
Well, let's head over to the main road, and then we'll follow it back. Maybe they backtrack.
And I will just follow them, sort of like try to follow in the back of the group.
Okay, you begin making your way kind of around the circle to maybe backtrack and go back up the road. And what are you doing?
I'm following.
Oh, you watch them take off towards the road.
Yeah, I'm following in the bushes so fucking quietly as I can manage.
I need you to roll a stealth check again.
I have advantage on that.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I will need it. Ooh! Fantastic! That's a 4 and a 19, so I'll take the 19.
Nice.
Okay. You so you get back to the road and you begin going back to the south, back to the direction you had originally come from. So I know you're not looking for anything, but they are looking for things. And a few moments, you get to the road and start heading south, and probably about 10 minutes goes by, 10, 15 minutes. And the wizard stops. And he looks at you and says, "Your comrades were just found." And then he gives you a quizzical look. Okay.
If
Do you want to continue the ruse?
They figured you out.
Oh no.
I'm afraid I do not know what you mean.
Die with the lie, baby. Die with the lie.
We're doing the same. Let's go.
Corvus is not lying.
He looks at you, and he begins to cast a spell.
I'm gonna cast resistance on myself.
He is cast. Well, go ahead and roll. You're a spellcaster. You can roll an Arcana check.
Absolutely.
You got this. You got this. Come on. Come on. Come
Oh, I think I click it. 9.
No, you
Ignore the
don't.
second one. I clicked it twice by accident.
You
9.
do not got this.
9. So all of a sudden, you are standing in front of him. From behind, you see the wizard cast a spell, and you watch from behind as he turns into himself. As a dispel magic was cast.
Yep.
I'm curious to know how he figured this out, though.
Because he had somebody talk in his head to him.
But like,
Oh,
what
you
gave?
fucker.
But like, what gave him away?
No. No. No, 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 no. No. Mm-mm.
Oh,
No.
No. Oh, no.
I have a guess. Well,
I now have a guess.
So as he was casting something, I was sort of readying myself, and the moment the thing drops, I'm just gonna turn and run. I'm trusting that Serenity's gonna help me somehow.
Sure, yeah, I'll work on that.
I think
All
that's
right,
probably the
so
most.
I'm gonna
character
have
thing to
you
do, is,
two
like,
roll
just
an
run.
initiative.
Absolutely.
because You are trying to run, and you see this happen.
Okay.
I don't know that you're gonna get away.
19.
Right. Well, he
Nice,
cast
good
a spell at
initiative.
me. I figured if I had to run, he'd probably cast a spell at me. That's why I cast resistance on myself. At least
So
give me
I
that
don't know-
tiny bonus.
I don't have a map for this, so it'll just be theater of the mind for us.
My
Okay.
initiative's
That's
8.
started.
I'm 19.
And
Oh,
19.
beautiful.
Uh-huh.
So you and the wizard go at the same time.
Oh. Cool. Love that. Love that.
Who's got
What's
the
your
high
dex?
dex?
What's your dex?
2.
2. You go first.
Oh, cool.
Even better, kill the wizard.
Kill the wizard. I don't think I can kill the wizard. Okay. Uh-huh. Sure.
You got it, right?
So you,
okay, okay.
this is a meta pigeon right now. You're in the woods. Oh no, forest fires are ruining our country. We should do something about it.
Yeah, we really should do something about global warming, right?
All right. You know what?
Right, Serenity?
I'll take that. We'll do it. We'll do a classic Scorching Ray, I suppose. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray, 2 at the wizard, and 1. You know what? Why not? I'm just gonna cast it at a tree nearby. See if I can light it on fire. We're gonna distract him. This'll work. I'm taking advice from friends.
We are totally not
meta
evil,
pigeon.
and we don't set.
The meta
So
pigeon
you-
came to help me.
So you stand up to cast your spell.
Yes.
Let me see if he notices you. He
Oh my god,
does
he's
not notice you.
Yeah.
brilliant.
So you
Well, he's
can't-
gonna know in a minute when I hit him.
He's gonna. You're gonna hit. Go ahead and roll to hit. With
Fantastic.
for each one.
Okay. First one is a 14.
First one
Solid.
hits.
Oh, second one's a natural 1, so I'm gonna go with a no.
That misses.
And the last one is a 19.
Nice.
The tree gets hit,
Fantastic.
and he gets hit with 1.
Great. Let me roll
That'll
some
do.
damage. Ooh, 11 damage for
Ooh.
him. 1 away from max damage. And then the tree takes 8. And
The
it's
tree takes 8 and begins to it catches on fire and begins to burn.
great.
And how many other dudes are around?
There are 9 other guys.
Gotcha. So it's all 10 of them. Okay. Sweet, sweet.
All
And-
10 of them.
And I'm gonna start running towards where Lex is and just try and keep pace with him.
He watches you as he runs across, then he looks at Lex, and he's like, "Please stop running." And he casts Hold Person on Lex.
Shit.
All right.
He has resistance. It's fine. No stress.
No
Is
stress.
that a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom
It will be-
saving.
Yeah, it'll be a wisdom save throw.
Okay.
No stress.
Now the first I'm gonna roll my my d4 there.
Not even stressed.
A
not even
3.
stressed.
Okay.
Not
okay.
even stressed. Not even stressed.
Are we not
even
stressed, Frank?
bro.
Are we not stressed?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That was a nat 1. So a total of 10, but that is definitely a fail.
And you're running, and all of a sudden you stop dead.
And I just go.
And then he begins just slowly walking towards you, Lex. Like he not even worried about you, Serenity. And he's just watching you as you run towards him, and he's just slowly walking towards Lex. The others, so that was on 19. So what is your initiative, Lex?
8.
8. It is all the rest of their turn. 2 of
Set
them.
more fire to the rain.
So how's it going, guys?
Great,
two
great.
of
Been good
them.
for a while.
2 of them. Oh, actually, we're just gonna unload against. All of them are gonna go against because you're held. So all of the archers are going to shoot the one that's running towards him.
This'll go well.
That'll be fine.
I'm sure. it'll
First
be
one
okay.
misses.
Fantastic.
Only 10 attacks.
Second one misses.
Huh?
9 attacks. Third one misses. As you're running, you're. Holy crap! I
That's
rolled
7 attacks.
4 3s.
That's 7 attacks. Let's go.
Serenity's.
Oh,
Knock it
that
up,
one
don't
will.
do
That
this,
one will
damn
hit.
Okay.
So that's an arrow. You're gonna take 10 points of damage from that.
Cool.
3, 4,
What
Five.
number was that? That was only
6.
5?
6. That one misses.
Great. We're
That
doing
one's
good.
not going to miss.
Damn.
And that's going to be 6 points of damage.
Cool. I'm still up.
And there's one more.
Great. Do I survive?
That one will also hit you.
No.
And that's 7 points of damage.
Guys, I am up with 1 hit point. I survived 9
Nice.
arrows.
These only times Sam is like, okay, I don't have to worry about her. She's gonna be fine.
I'm about to die.
No.
I feel like
No.
that's what's happening. Like Sam laughing in the carriage, like, oh, I don't have to worry about her. And then straight cuts to Serenity being
Shit.
She had a good run. She was like, she dodged 3, bro.
Listen, you don't want Serenity to die. Otherwise, there's gonna be a lot more than just the city on
There
fire.
will be hell to pay.
Oh, no. So, all of these arrows pelt you and go around your feet as you're running, dodging them. You get to Lex. We are at the top of the round. It is yours and the wizard's turn.
Should I, after my turn, I make my saving throw again.
Oh yeah, you'll make your saving throw.
And now, to hold person, will that end? That resistance stays on me, right? It doesn't end the effect, correct?
It doesn't end the effect. However, yeah, you will still have.
Beautiful. So that's 4, and then wisdom.
Dude, that's 2 1s? Are you fucking joking me, Caleb? Get it together. Get it together. Holy shit. Reset Roll20 right now, you fuck.
Caleb, no. Not right now.
Here, let me just roll another one just for shits and giggles. I'm curious.
No, because what if it's a 20?
Oi,
What?
actual reset.
I think that.
Actual
Oh, see, no.
reset.
What? You gotta be kidding me. That was legitimate?
No, he rolled 3 in a row. Holy
This is-
shit!
Ah!
Once in a
Okay.
row?
My life is suffering.
My guy.
So,
Existence is pain. I'm still
James,
resetting
you get
roll
to go
20 just
first.
for
Me,
fun.
great. Knowing that that's a concentration spell, I'm just gonna try and break that if I can. So I'm gonna try and hit the mage with firebolt, I suppose.
Dude, honestly, Caleb, what the actual fuck?
okay.
Are you okay?
Oh no, that's an 8. I don't think that works.
That completely misses.
Yeah.
You've abandoned us.
Disagree, because you know what? That'll hit a tree. Bring on the forest
Oh
fire.
my god.
It is his turn.
Okay.
He looks at you. Just surrender before I kill you.
Limping away. Just like, yeah, I can do this. Just like no. I will say, if I reach Lex, I would stop and just stand by him. I would not keep running.
You get to Lex. At the end of your turn.
Great.
To finish your turn off.
I just stand and I just kind of look at him with fear in my eyes and pain in my heart. Just like, okay.
I don't want to kill you, but I will if you keep this up.
I don't think I have much of a chance, do I? And I kind of look at 10 of them, and 2 of us, and me bleeding profusely.
And Lex currently.
Yeah! I'm like,
Lex is
my
like
odds.
in the middle of a run.
All right. I'm
+6 to wisdom
and I
saving
kinda-
throws.
I hold my arms up. All right. Fair enough. Fair is fair.
Fair is fair.
And he walks and he says, "Cuff them both. Use the special ones on her."
Oh, fuck off.
They're pink and fluffy.
God.
They're what?
No, they are anti-magic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That doesn't mean they're not pink and fluffy.
They could be.
You're not wrong.
So, as they cuff you, and he releases your spell after they cuff you, Lex. He waits until after
Yep.
you're cuffed before he releases you. Hold on, and he turns around, and you see him press a small rock to his ear, and you see him move his finger. And he kind of nods a couple times, and he turns back and he says, "If you'll come with me now."
I would like to speak with my lawyer.
Correct is what it is.
No, I will follow him.
I will limp after. It will go well. Ugh.
Staff is gonna see him and be like, God damn it. The only fucking time I thought you were gonna be okay.
I thought you had a good chance. You actually came up with some really good ideas to get out of everything that I had planned. And then you rolled 3 ones in a row.
Right.
Yeah, bro, you could have got out of there.
You
Right.
did
I-
very
The
well.
dice gods have decided. Listen, the dice gods have decided.
Yep.
Once
Right.
again, in hindsight, I think we should have just tried to book it to the circus, break through the line, and just run. But here we are. This is what happens. The consequences of our actions.
The
So Saf,
consequence gets
you were in the middle of an argument at the time, but you weren't paying attention to see if the circus was still there.
Oh, yeah, right. Fuck.
Didn't even look.
Yeah, I
You were in the
didn't
middle
even
of
think
a-
of that. Nope, I
middle
was
of a
too busy
screaming
putting this
match.
man in his place.
As you guys make your way back, you two, the other two, are taken into a side room, and you are told to wait, and someone will be along in a little while.
Okay,
Which
am I
those
with
two?
staff this time?
Okay.
That's going to be Corvus and Saf.
DM,
We're
am I
alone
with?
right now.
Yeah, am I with staff? Are we alone?
You are in the same room. You are. It is basically a cell, like a holding
Yep.
cell.
Yep. A holding cell. Yep. But is there guard?
And
Are we free to talk?
you are free to talk. There is someone standing about 15 feet away, that is outside the cell.
Okay. Corvus will look to Saf and quietly just be like, so, let me tell you what you're about to be in for. Questioners will ask, as their title implies, questions. They are not outright torturers, but if they feel as if you're being uncooperative, they will result to such. It is the last tool within their arsenal to pry the answers they're looking for out of you. I do not know what your intentions were with this bug. And it does pain me a little to know that you did not trust us, Lex and I, though we still don't really know each other very well, but the church, I can now understand your apprehension in trusting so quickly. I just fear now for you specifically
what you know, or what they think you might know, even though you don't. I currently have. I like to live by the motto, ignorance is bliss. The less I know, the better. I just hit things. Lex is the one who knows things. But I do not think you live by such a creed. Give them the answers they seek. The sooner you do, the sooner you'll be reunited with your sister.
And just a little bit louder to make sure that the guard kind of sort of hears. Saf goes, "You're right, and we're here to help, so I will do my best to cooperate. We're on the same side, and as long as they didn't hurt Serenity, we're gonna be okay." And then she quickly puts a hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna cast message because this motherfucker is listening, and I'm not about to blow our fucking cover.
Facts.
Casting message. She's quickly gonna say, they're gonna try to form a story, and the story is gonna be whatever they suit. They need someone to blame for all of this. Do not let it be us.
Corvus, in what's called in your head is just gonna be like, truthfully, I do not care if they blame me. I do not care about other people's perceptions and opinions on what I did, who I am. The only opinion I care for is my brother currently out in the woods. And Hoar, my God. My actions are my actions, and my belief is mine. The world can label me a heretic, can label me the worst monster possible
spell
to
ends.
bring in.
Again, casting
Only
message.
so many words.
Sorry,
She-
but this is all in his head. Corvus
Yeah.
Corvus doesn't speak, right?
Yeah.
And so, and Corvus is just like, that was a good touch though, Kristen. That was funny. And Corvus is like, oh wait, are we back? Are we back?
And
That's big.
Saf
Um,
once again just kind of gently taps his shoulder again, like a friend tap situation
Yeah,
happens.
yeah,
Like, we're in
yeah.
this together, buddy. And the second message goes, and it's like, do you think I care about what they think? No, they're gonna kill us. And if you want Lex and Serenity to live, we need to come up with a story that's gonna work on them and it's gonna make us look just as innocent as they are. I see the way you look at my sister. Do you want her to live?
Corvus is like, I look at your sister the same way I look at you. You're both sisters. I don't understand.
I see that you
But-
care about her. And if you care whether she lives or dies, we need to work together.
Corvus
We need to
looks
remember our
at
story.
Corvus looks at you dead in the eye and just goes, yes, our stories are the same. There is. I do not know about you, but I have nothing to hide. I did not help this dragon. I am not an enemy to these people. And I intend to kill that fucker. I just also don't happen to care if I have to kill every bastard in this church to do so.
As
Don't tell me you
say
said that out loud.
No, that was in your head.
As
Uh, 'cause
you say that in her head, you see a small mouse come around the corner and come into your room. And is sitting in the corner.
Corvus will just will not pay attention to the mouse, but will keep looking at you and in your head, just go. Corvus says that with he's after the end of last session where Lex and Corvus pretty much ultimately decided this is a false church.
low-key non-believers. So Corvus in his head is like, I have no misgivings about about ruining this entire building and
Right.
setting flames to everything. So, and I don't believe that will make him an Oathbreaker Paladin because he has
No, you're
broken
shit.
no oaths.
You didn't break your oaths because you are a true believer. So,
Yep.
as a moment later, this mouse kind of sits in the corner for a moment, and it's out of the sight of the even if the guard walked in, he would have to look to the side, and then the mouse starts getting bigger and turns into a man standing in front of you with a hood over his head and a bright red cape.
Is
This
that the
would be
same
a
man that was
question,
following us?
And he looks at you and goes,
Do I recognize this as a question?
"It is not."
Okay.
It's
Cool.
the man that was
He puts his
following us.
he puts his finger over his mouth and is like,
Corvus will just raise an eyebrow.
he turns
he's
and he turns around and he begins to cast a spell. And so you're a spellcaster. You can attempt to try to see if you know what he's casting.
Yeah, definitely. I don't like. Hey, like Cora said everything right. I don't trust nobody. How about a nat 20 for 22?
Nice.
He is casting silence outside of the cell.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then he walks over to you both. They won't be able to hear us now.
As he walks, Corvus puts a hand up and stop, and is just like, wait, and we'll look and just be like, are you a friend or foe?
I am not sure yet.
That will suffice. Speak.
He opens his cloak, and inside the cloak is a book.
The book?
The book.
Corvus will look
And
just be like,
he closes the cloak.
Corvus is like, very well, and he will rise to his feet, clench his
Corvus.
fists, and
Corvus.
just be like, a foe it is then.
Okay. Steph steps right in between them and Corvus, don't. They might be able to help us. Give them a chance. And turns.
He walks over and he begins walking towards you both as you say that. And he puts a hand up towards you. May I?
To Saf?
Both of you. He's putting your hand towards both of you.
Okay. Corvus will look at Saf and just be like, with Lex not here, I will defer to you for better judgment. If you think we should give this man a chance, he will look at this man, hands out, and just be like, I will do so.
And he touches both of you, and you are both willing subjects. You both
Dimension
teleport.
door!
Well, you both teleport away.
Hey! How far?
So you find yourselves in a cave. You don't know where. And it is lit, but behind him you see a mound of gold. Unlike any size of gold, it's just a huge mound of gold.
I'm too dumb. Like Corvus is too dumb to realize this, but this is definitely the dragon.
No, absolutely.
This is.
It's also gonna be really awkward when Paige and I show up at the church. It's like,
Hey! Where's your friends? Oh.
As we've been teleported away and we're back, Corvus is just like realizes this. He would have been able to figure this out. He'll look around and just be like, he'll look to Saf and just be like, so yeah, I don't think we're going to get an opportunity to tell them our story
That might be a good thing.
You will still get your opportunity if you wish.
At
No.
this point in time, I'm definitely looking less and less favorable by the minute. My innocence rating has just gone
So
down.
be it.
Love it.
Who are you?
I'll ask you a few questions first.
Great.
I understand you are the ones that found this. And he pulls out the book and sets it on a small desk.
Question. As part of like the dragon, that obviously them not them being a part of the legend, is it a part of the legend that they could turn into human form?
Roll a history check for me.
History was what I was notoriously got the 2 nat 1s on, so let's see how this is gonna go. So
And I'll let
4.
both of
So
you.
I'm guessing no.
I'll let both of you roll to see if you guys know anything from, children's stories.
Okay, children's stories. I'll pay that because Corvus otherwise would not give a fuck.
I mean, still, they are myth and legend.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, Corvus doesn't
Yeah.
give a shit. Corvus instead will answer that question and just go, yes, that was us. Though by every passing moment, with each passing moment, I seem to regret that find more and more. So far, that book has just caused nothing but strife and currently has pulled my best friend away from me. So speak.
He will be here. Your best friend will be here shortly. Don't worry about that.
We will find them.
I have no doubt Lex will find his way back to me. But I'm done with riddles.
I am keeping this safe.
From what?
The ones who would use it for nefarious purposes.
I presume the church. They really were as charming, huh?
Things are not always what they seem.
So
Oh,
everyone
right now.
keeps telling me, and it is
The
vexing.
church that the church that you worship at has been a thorn in everyone's side for a very long time.
Corvus sits down on a rock, arms folded. And
Where
just
did
goes,
you find it?
Why
In
do
a
you
hole.
care?
Fair, accurate.
Because I have been searching for this for a very long time.
Why are you helping us?
We don't know that yet, Seth.
You got us out of there.
May
I
not-
am helping you because I'm hoping that our alliances have the same path.
So who do you hold your alliance to?
Yes, your cloak currently says the Church of Hoa, yet your words speak otherwise.
Oh, this was just so I could get through town, and he takes it off and sets it to the side.
Deceit.
I decided to not show you my true form as of yet.
True. Have we seen it?
I suspect this man means his naked form.
You always do that to me.
Frank, I love you.
You always do that to me. Break the DM. All the
Corvus, straight face.
Okay. Oh no.
He's like, if you would like to step back a few feet, I can show you my true form.
This is a very cramped cave, and I do not wish to see your penis.
Oh God, Frank! Frank! It's actually a pretty good sized cave.
Oh, okay, nice.
Bit of dragon. A full size adult dragon, or ancient dragon in this case. He takes a few steps back, and he lets polymorph draw.
And he
Or
turns
change
into the
self.
dragon.
And he turns into the dragon. The
Bye.
same dragon you saw before.
Bye, Hoa. And Corvus is gonna grab the nearest rock and throw it at him.
No, no. Can I try and stop him?
I'm throwing a rock at this dragon.
I want to try and stop him from doing that. Don't
And it
throw
is a
rocks at
big
dragons.
red dragon.
I'm throwing a rock.
Go ahead and roll. Roll to hit.
Can I stop him, please?
You can try.
I will
mean,
try.
Wait. Plus my strength is 4, so 15 total.
Misses.
Yeah, no,
And it's just
shit
like-
it.
Bastard!
As you go to throw it, she kind of hits your hand as it goes up, and it just goes off to the side and doesn't even hit it.
Corvus, look at me.
He slaps your hand away, grabs you by the collar, pulls you in close, and is like, "That there is the monster that did that to that town!" And he'll shove you back, and it's just like, "You!"
And he turns back into a human.
And he's like, "You! You!" And it's just like, "Why? You've hurt many." And their
Oh, and
cries for...
And they haven't killed any of us.
any of us. And he's just like, Corvus is just gonna stride up to him. He doesn't, Corvus is mad. He's just gonna stride up and slug him in the face.
Ooh.
Staff
Okay,
is like,
roll-
he's got a death wish. I'm
roll
not
to
gonna try
hit.
to stop him.
And he's, boom!
Roll to hit.
Hold up. Hold up.
What's your strength modifier? Just curious.
Hold
Hopefully
up.
20.
Hold up.
Please.
This is gonna be
What's Dragon's AC?
as I'm walking, Saf, you notice like a red aura surround him as I'm gonna bonus action cast Wrathful Smite.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
And I'm going to punch him with Hoa's wrath.
Oh.
As I'm gonna roll to hit.
You gonna die. I've been trying to save you, my dude.
Yes!
What'd you get?
Story!
As you go forward to hit him, he puts his hand up and he stops your hand midair.
Oh,
And I'm gonna like try and force my way through. And he's like, I will hit.
Roll a strength check versus a dragon.
Fuck yeah, baby!
This is gonna go great. You got
I
this,
believe in
Frank.
My dude's got a death wish. Who am I to stop him?
22? 22?
I rolled an 18, so that is a 28.
And he's like,
You're funny. Plus 10. Oh my god.
And you are pushing as hard as you can and doesn't even look like he's even trying.
that's fine. Also, I wasted a spell slot on that. I don't give a fuck.
And as he's like, "Are you quite done?"
No!
Saf finally takes a step forward. Forgive my friend. I can be the conversationalist in this situation.
And Corvus is now just like,
he's still got your hand, and then he just takes and he's going to try to trip you and put you on the ground.
okay, sure.
That is a that is a plus 17. So
Plus
that is
17?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That will
That's
hit
dragon.
my AC. My AC is a
no,
17.
that's just a plus 17.
I know.
I rolled a
It will
2.
hit my AC. It will hit my AC.
it's not a question of if, but
When?
He put
question
you
of
on the
when is
ground
now.
and he said, "Calm your emotions. Stop."
Corvus just,
You do not know all of the story.
I do not. And he'll look up and like, yeah, eyes red with like wrath at the moment and just be like, I do not care for your story. I care for the cries of the people in that town.
Saf actually points towards him and looks at the dragon like, forgive my friend, he is a lot more focused on the muscle than the mind. And pointing at him, casting message, she is gonna say to him, I care too. Wait for the right moment to strike. Please.
Corvus's eyes will glance to Saf, and the red aura disappears. He's still very mad and is glaring at this dragon very like if looks could
I
kill,
can completely
this dragon
imagine.
would be dead.
But luckily, looks can't kill, so we are in good hands.
I mean, looks can kill. Have you seen
Not-
have you seen armor?
Not yet, but Corvus will
So-
figure out how.
He says, he looks at both of you, and he offers you a hand up.
Corvus will look at it and just goes, I will only take the hands of my friends. And he will stand up on his own.
I was gonna say staff offers him a hand, but I think it's too late.
Well, when you know everything that is transpiring, we may actually end up being friends.
Unlikely. I
So
have
be it.
very few.
I need to retrieve your friend, because right now they are arriving to the castle,
They're what?
They're what?
or to the temple.
What?
That makes sense.
No. They were supposed to get away. They had a plan. Shit.
Corvus
Wait.
will once again sit on the rock and just be like, very well, if you were able to do all of that, and you are currently a legendary mythical creature that comes out of storybooks, I do not doubt that you'll be able to return them safe and sound.
That should not be a problem. However, he looks over at the huge pile of gold and looks back at you. I know how much is there. And
Corvus will
disappears.
look at the gold, look to the dragon just before he disappears, and it's just like,
gone.
oh, I don't care for his gold. And Corvus will look at the hoard and just be like, I know how much there is, and throws a coin in it, bitch.
So good. It was so good.
I have
So-
removed a single gold piece.
Back to you two.
Corvus
You
has a
two are
plan.
just arriving into the city, and you also see the destruction that is everywhere. As you approach, roll a perception check on your way in.
God, I thought you were about to say performance for some reason,
No,
and I was like,
perception.
hey.
What an entrance!
Roll a perception check. Absolutely.
17 from me.
Oop, 9.
Also, just
Serenity,
real quick,
you were, huh?
just real quick, sorry. With an hour to go, are we all cool to play past break?
Yeah.
Do you want to take, or do you want to take 10?
No, like honestly, I'm down and just keep running. I was just asking for everyone else's sake.
I appreciate
good?
that, but I'm okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
I think I'll be good.
Cool,
Okay.
bet, run it.
I'm good. So, you, as you're getting ready to go into, as you're going in, you happen to look up in the direction where your circus is, and it's gone.
Oof.
It's all packed up. It is gone.
We weren't born for 4 days, so that makes sense.
Has been 4 days. Although it's not been many weeks where you guys actually there was 4 days.
Originally, yeah.
I
But
look,
I mean, a dragon attack, right? So-
fair. I look to Lex with just a very sad expression and kind of like if you meet my gaze, I'm gonna kind of nod towards where the circus used to be.
Yeah. And I will, they don't have magic restraining things on me, right?
You
Wait,
do not have magic
I don't have
restraints, but
message.
you are restrained.
Yeah, I don't have message. Tragic.
I do, but guess what?
Yep. I will simply mutter to Serenity under my breath, just trying to be quiet. I mean, it's not terribly important if someone overhears this, but just, I suppose it would not have helped if we had made it to the circus. We can only hope that they got away safely.
Yeah. I just wish I could have seen them again, but maybe elsewhere, in a different point in time.
With
You all-
just like
You all begin to go into. You're just passing into the gates.
Are they in carriages now? Too?
They are not. They are walking.
Oh
Ah,
wow!
Fun for us.
Lex is simply stone-faced, resigned to his fate for the moment.
So
I
still
am-
riddled with arrows.
Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah, I am-
They pulled out the arrows and
And
they
probably healed
and
them.
they I will say they gave you 5 hit points of healing.
Yeah, baby.
You are well enough to walk.
But
Did
barely.
they give me a long rest so I can get my spell slots back?
No, you're not. You're
Aw.
walking. You're in. It's been a hike.
I'll still say I'm probably still limping, but that's more out of hurt pride and just like, you know what? I'm gonna make this long for you people.
Nice.
Sucks. What's
a
called
couple
Katya and I got
minutes-
the fucking VIP experience, and you
Yeah.
guys are being like, ugh.
You rode in the carriage, you know.
Yeah, after I was fucking pinned to the wall. Uh-huh.
I mean, you did. You know.
I wanted to get to my friend.
That's bad. That's bad. Facts.
I mean, that is what happened. So, as you are walking through the streets, go ahead and roll another perception check.
Absolutely. Assuming to see our friend the dragon.
Oh, 18.
21.
Okay.
Yep.
Both of you are kind of looking around at at all the destruction and things, and about the same time you both notice a man in a red cloak about a street or two over, kind of just shadowing you. Kind of the same thing that happened to but you don't know what happened to them.
I'll just sort of
Go
nudge Serenity and then head towards the man.
But he's shadowing you at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kind of nod and kind of give you a quizzical look, kind of keep walking.
As you begin getting up closer, yeah, we're gonna do it right out in front of everybody.
Oh,
He's decided that he is just going to
It's gonna make a public state. Oh, fuck. We're
Yeah,
fucked.
oh, he is
Guys,
making
we
a
are
public
enemies
statement.
forever now. We are sworn enemies of the church at this point in time now, dude.
at least yeah, at least the two of us. Well, yeah, you guys are gone. Yeah, we're in trouble.
Hey, listen, it's not the first time a couple of us needed to book it out of a government, right, Serenity?
Yeah, but I prefer not to do it again.
Really?
It
Really?
did-
Some of the last 3 towns we went to.
It didn't go great. It's not my fault.
as you
That
are
was
both,
fire.
as
Just a
you are
lot.
both standing there, time comes to a complete stop.
Ladeb?
I'm gonna look towards Lex, just like
And this man starts walking in between all of these people that are completely stopped. And you guys are completely stopped also, but I'm just
Oh.
narrating what happened.
right.
A man approaches both of you, puts a hand on either of your shoulder, and as you do, you are now out of the time. You look at each other as a man is holding onto each of your shoulders. He grabs the shackles and literally smashes them in one hand. Grabs onto your shoulder and says, "Hold on," and disappears
Ooh.
with you guys.
I was about to say, just him. Only he disappears. Leaves
Hold
you
on.
guys.
You all disappear.
Alright, Part 2, run
That's
away.
why he said hold.
Gonna give you another chance. God damn it.
And so because now he's out of the area, time continues flowing on, and now you have no idea what's happening in the city.
I'm sure they're just like, yep, that's normal.
I'm
Yeah,
sure they're
hey,
just.
they're
I'm
totally
sure
innocent. They all disappeared probably because the gods know they're innocent and they helped them, right?
Innocent behavior.
Welcome
right. No,
to a
absolutely.
9th level spell called
Oof.
Time Stop.
Yup.
Yeah, it's a
See,
good spell.
you could have taken him, Frank. You could have
I
taken him.
had him for sure. Corvus had him on lock, baby.
That's why he teleported away. He was scared.
He was terrified, shaking in his boots.
It's been about 15 to 20 minutes, and all of a sudden your friends are standing in front of you, and Lex is still shackled.
Okay, Corvus is like this, and the moment Lex appears, Corvus is like, I knew you'd find your way back. Come here. And Corvus is gonna look at it and just be like, he'll pick up the rock he threw earlier, and he's like, I got you, brother. Don't worry. I'm an expert hand.
I will just sit down on the ground and set my arms down.
And
just
I'm going to slam the rock against the chain. To try and break
Okay.
the chain.
Go ahead and roll a strength. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Fuck
Wow.
yes.
While he's rolling.
21,
Sam-
baby!
Oh, nice.
What'd you get?
21.
21.
You
Well
smash,
done.
You smash them, and then they're apart.
Boom! What's it called? As Lex puts his hands up to show the split, Corvus is like, oh, I didn't think about the actual ring bits.
I do not mind having these on here. If things are as I think they may be, they may serve as a good reminder for me of what I must do.
Corvus will put a hand on one of your shoulders and just be like, are you well? Are you hurt?
I am not hurt, just very confused. Where are we? Who
We
was
are
that
in a-
man?
We are in a cave. That man was the dragon.
At you saying that man was the dragon, I am going to immediately boop-a-doop-a-doop. Is everybody in a circle around me? Is everyone close by?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
literally
you-
just popped in with both of you, and he has taken a step back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
then
well,
I'm going to channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary to make a sphere around us.
Okay, cool.
So
Cool. At that, Corvus is like, yes, very smart, very wise. And Corvus is like, but I think Corvus will turn to face the dragon and just be, the man and just be like, I believe the dragon wishes us to be allies. I disagreed, but Saf over here,
The moment you look over to Saf, you just see she's just been frozen the entire time you guys had this exchange, looking at Serenity's wounds.
yeah, facts.
She's just like,
Oh,
she runs up and hugs Serenity so tightly, and then just
yeah, wait.
when we lose their last hit
you
point,
want to be
guys,
over again.
As you are walking over and looking at her, you see the dragon kind of walk over to to this table that has a large book sitting on it, and there's a couple potions. He grabs one of the potions, and he reaches through through your
sanctuary. What?
sanctuary and hands her the potion. Hands her a potion.
Yeah, and at that, Corvus' hand still on Lex's shoulder is just like, it would seem they are not an immediate foe, despite my disagreements with that, but whatever.
I will sort of lean into you and say, loud enough probably so that everyone will be able to hear me. Just because someone is not currently trying to kill us does not mean they are not our foe.
I
You saw
agree
what it did to the city.
I agree wholeheartedly. I, in fact, threw a stone and tried to punch it in the face. Zaf will look at Zaf and just be like, has asked me to remain a little bit more passive at the moment, as she believes this gentle person, because gentle thing, gentle dragon, I don't know how to refer to you as such, as you kind of look at the dragon, and it's just like, may be of help. We find ourselves in a curious
just the middle one.
situation.
I suspect they are right in that fighting it may simply be throwing away our lives. But, if it need be, I am willing to throw away my life with you.
Corvus is
That
just like,
quickly looks at both of you, and the look that she's giving you is just straight up just searing into the souls with anger and frustration.
I will
because
look at your look, and I will just say, I will not compromise my values.
Corvus will stand by and like straighten his back and just be like, and as I've said to you, neither will I.
But if Corvus and I decide we need to fight it, we would not ask you to fight by our sides.
No, that would be death and suicide. Stupid. Only an idiot would do that.
yeah, really. Yeah,
You
What
do
an
know I
interesting
can
thought.
hear you, correct?
yes.
Corvus will look at the dragon and just be like, bet you don't know how much gold is in there now.
He looks back and he's like, "You added a gold, thanks."
You added a gold, thanks. What would sound like.
And he looks at you, Serenity, and he says, "Please take that."
All right, and I will.
Roll 10d4 plus 20.
10d4.
Hey, yo, what is this potion?
It's a potion of supreme healing.
Oh my god.
My
It will
god.
put you back to full.
Yeah, guaranteed. Even if I roll ones on
Guaranteed.
everything, it could.
Guaranteed.
Automatically is back to
Oh.
full.
Well, you guys just got
Corvus,
one of them.
Corvus will once again sit on his rock.
Fantastic.
Will sit on the rock a lot more casually this time,
So
knowing that
successful.
his companions have returned and
Right.
they are all together.
And just be like,
So, he'll look to the dragon and dragon person thing, and just be like, "So, I suspect you have a story to tell, and a reason for saving us."
I do. I have many reasons for saving you. Our alignments may converge.
Ah,
You found the book, and I have the book.
Corvus will look to Lex and be like, "Oh yeah, he has the book."
I will
You
see
see,
the
you
book
see
on the
the,
table.
you notice the large book sitting on this table in front of you.
I am going to look at it and then pointedly look at Sap and Serenity and say, "Remember, when we first found it, I recommended that we burn it."
He did recommend
Hey,
that.
Kristen, what's the equivalent of a middle finger in this world?
A middle finger.
I concur with my companion. I'm very interested to hear your story.
Many, many, many years ago, someone tried to achieve godhood, failed, and has ripped our reality away from the rest of reality.
Yeah, that part we know. Continue.
How do you know all of this?
Wait, we know this?
this is Corvus not remembering but I'm pretty sure we don't know this. Is this something we know?
No,
Yep,
no,
we read the
it's
book.
nothing. It's
Oh, we did
Yeah.
read. Well,
Yep.
you guys read the book.
I just think it was the perfect moment. Like he's setting the tone, and Savage is like, "Yeah, we know. What's next?"
Yeah, skip.
Fast forward. I know all this.
Fast forward. Skip dialogue.
Dialogue skip. How much? Well, that's an interesting that you know. You know more than most anyone else in our little world.
Yeah.
Well, in this little world.
And yet we know they're not going to believe us.
That does not still explain why you attacked the city and slaughtered countless innocents.
Because they would have tried to stop me.
Fail to see how that is a justification for your actions.
I also don't understand why you couldn't have just teleported in like you did with us and taken the book and hopped out without having to murder anyone at all.
Because I'd actually never been there before. I'd come in the first time, and
But you could not have just done. You could not have done what you did earlier and disguised yourself, wandered in. You just chose flying, terrifying, and murder.
I was also sending a statement to your church.
It sent a statement to more than just the church.
Oh, it did. To the
It did.
one that I seek to keep this from.
I
That I
think
am back.
It also sent a statement to many others saying that you're evil.
What was that page?
Didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said something.
Nope.
I'm not evil. Just setting the stage for what's coming.
Well, what is that?
Possibly the end of the world?
You're the herald of the end of the world?
You're
No.
really not convincing me that I need to trust you.
Yeah, our whole alignments converging is seeming less and less likely.
What I'm trying to say is, when you found the book, you set in motion already what is going to happen.
This
What
time,
is-
it's Corvus who looks at the girls and is like, once again, it was Lex's idea to burn the book when we found it.
I don't think that would have solved our issues.
Would it have? And I look at the dragon.
The book cannot be destroyed by fire. You would have failed.
You've yet to see our friend wield fire, as Corvus looks at Serenity.
Oh?
Saf just kind of elbows Serenity just for a second.
I appreciate the confidence.
So, the creature that decided to try to attain godhood knows that the book has been found.
This
and if
person
I
that-
wouldn't have taken it and shown that I am now free, he would have leveled the entire city.
Are you saying this person who tried to attain godhood is here? Within this town?
Within this realm.
So why
Are
would
they-
he have leveled the city more than you already did?
Are they captured?
Because he doesn't care.
That creature. Is it
When
captured?
the book was found, it released both he and I
Doesn't really seem like you care.
from our
truthfully.
prisons.
Is that the voice that we heard?
The voice that you heard.
When we touched the book, we heard a voice, and then she looks
No,
over to kind of back up.
No, that is the voice of the protector. It protects the book.
And the protector is?
The book. It wouldn't give us a name. It was just called the book.
The Book of Magic.
It is a... I guess the best way I could describe the book is a sentient being. Someone has been, before even my time, someone's soul was trapped into the book to be its protector.
Disagree. A sentient being would have a name.
All of that aside,
Has been lost to time.
say that we believed you, and there was a malevolent force attempting to get the book, besides you. What exactly does it want, and what would you have us do?
Good questions.
What I would have you do is And he picks up the book behind him and he hands it to you, Lex. Protect it.
Us.
When he hands it to me, I'm just going to sort of hold it behind
Do
me.
not give it to those fools again.
It seems that you were doing a good job protecting it yourself.
Yes, why would you hand it to us? Why would you not just look after it yourself?
Well, I am about to wage war. And I cannot have this with me.
Hmm.
And I cannot
War.
leave it here. And there is no one else that I would trust with the book.
In that case, I am sorry.
Your words are heavy.
When you say wage war, I assume you mean against this being that you say is trying to achieve godhood.
That is correct.
Where will this war be waged?
Do not know yet. But I have to find him first.
War brings catastrophe.
It often does.
And with it, tragedy. More people will hurt. More people will die. And he'll look at Saf as he says his next words. And more people will find themselves struggling to find a meal, a shelter, will be wondering when the next time they'll find warmth. He'll turn back to the dragon and just
This
be
is
like,
true, but if you can find a way to destroy this book and set the universe straight again.
how are we to accomplish an inconceivable task without knowing anything about this book, this creature you speak of? We are blind with the lack of information we have at this present time.
Corvus, it seems that...
I don't even know how to destroy this book.
Well, one thing we're good at is destroying things, apparently.
I haven't
Figure it out.
destroyed anything. Corvus is going to walk up to Lex. Hand me the book.
I'll handle the book. I've got no reason not to.
Corvus grabs it. Do I hear the voice?
You hear the book. You hear the voice.
I believe it asks, what do you wish to know?
No, it asks as you grab the book, and it says, "If you wish to know more, speak the words."
And we know the words, yeah?
Yeah, the Book of Magic.
The Book
Yeah,
of
what's
Magic.
Corvus like the Book of Magic.
And the book opens.
As it does, Corvus will speak out, though also doing this in his head. How do I destroy you?
And there's no answer. And you begin looking through the pages, and there's nothing in the book that says how to destroy itself.
Hey, DM, question.
Useless piece of literature! And Corvus throws it away!
I have a guess.
Yeah, I have a question. Do we have like a mortar type mountain somewhere in the area?
There's
I was-
not.
There's a hole into the astral sea. We can just chuck it in there.
True. Hey, Ladem, where you at, buddy?
Hey, Ladeb, where are you?
I believe that you would find more answers not in this realm.
You're trying to say
Flames
we need
riders,
flames
here we
from-
come! This is just a plain Striders crossover. Let's
Stride some planes, friends.
I mean,
In the
it's
music.
kind of, I guess, in a way, but I had already, because the universe has been split into all these different places, that this would happen anyway. But
Corvus is just like, I do not understand.
in this
And he will sit
realm,
back
there
down
is
on his
no way to destroy this book. Maybe 3,000 years ago, they had something to destroy this book, but it doesn't exist now. Not here.
What is your name?
Corvus? Yeah, that's a good question.
My name is hold on, let me remember what his name is, because I wrote it down here.
Look up what's the name of the creature that he's gonna fight, because that's my next question.
Hold on, I have it written down in my.
We gotta know our fucking names.
It's real. Oh my god, this
I did not have it.
like Corvus is mad, but Frank is also very confused and mad.
Fully understandable. They don't know shit. We don't know
nothing
shit.
right now, dude. No, nothing. We have our book. Go destroy it. Why? Why are you waging war, bro? Relax. Talk it out. Play chess or something. Fuck.
My name is Kadra.
Kadra. I'm Seth. And she looks to the rest, hoping they're gonna introduce themselves too. Let's have a proper conversation.
My name is Serenity. Fair enough.
Corvus also just.
I will be frank. I still do not trust
Hi,
you.
Frank.
You'll be Frank?
Hey.
Nice.
I was just like, okay, be me.
You got this.
I will be clear. I do not trust you. I do not, however, see any reason to refuse taking this. And I do think it needs to be destroyed. But this does not make us allies, and I do not condone your actions. However, and I will look at Lex, I think it would be pointless to throw away our lives here, rather than try to find a solution.
I know you meant Corvus, but you said yourself, so.
Oh. I'm just looking in the mirror. It would be pointless to throw away our lives.
I'm reading.
No, I look at Corvus and say that.
Corvus will be like, will shrug and just be like, if there is no need to fight here, then so be it. Though it pains me to say, your abilities are greater than mine at the moment, and as such, I will not be able to slay you, beast. But at the same time, with how much information has been passed to us these past few days, this malevolent creature you speak of, this opposition opponent you have to face. What if they spew words about their justifications for wanting to ascend to godhood? What if they are just... As the days go by, I am coming to realize perception is truly in the eye of the beholder. And though my values and my beliefs are still aligned with Lex and obviously currently all of ours, I am starting to question truly whether or not anyone truly wishes for the good of those that cannot defend themselves. Everyone is playing at some higher level, and that bothers me.
I understand that you don't know all of the pieces on the board. It has been around a very long time.
It is not a game.
It is all a game.
It's not a game I wish to participate in.
By finding the book, you have already participated. And
We were
set
just trying to
in
come
motion
back
an
from
end game.
killing. We were just trying to come back from killing goblins. We were just out on a job.
So you were just out killing your friends. Got it.
Friends?
Friends? Wait,
Friends?
pardon?
Goblins, not friends, right? Serenity.
What do you mean?
Sure.
What do you mean, friends?
Killing your friends.
How are
I
these
would never-
monsters our friends?
I only have
Do you th-
4.
What do you
Or
think
3.
the corruption has turned all of your friends into?
Corruption?
Yeah, when the spell went awry, this whole world has been corrupted. And
I cannot
the
speak
best
of the
way
world.
to explain it is when somebody's done one too many things wrong, they are no longer themselves. They succumb to the corruption.
So you're telling me that
And they turn into your friend. Well, your enemies, I guess.
so you're telling me the things we've been killing for years were people?
Yeah, because all of those
Holy
creatures,
shit!
all
Was
of
it
those,
possible?
all of the original races are not in this world anymore. They were pulled out.
Was it
So
possible
everything
to bring them
that's
back?
been here has possible to bring back the dead.
Those that were corrupted. Was it possible to bring them back, or was killing them the only option?
Well, finding the book has done something. I'm not sure exactly how the finding the book is
Oh, yeah, holy shit.
has changed. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so what's it called? Remember, episode 1, your
Mhm.
goblin looked like one of your friends, dude, from the circus.
Here's the
Holy
thing,
shit.
I was suspecting this from the very
Nice,
beginning. but
dude.
God damn.
Nice, dude. That's so cool.
Do you like what I did to the world?
Yeah, that's sick.
No, but it's fucking awesome. But no.
I love it. 10 out of 10.
Something happened when the book was found because it created a shockwave. And he walks over to a small globe sitting on the desk. And he waves his hand over the globe, and you see an entire area with just nothing but thousands of goblins, and they are all stopped. Goblins, hobgoblins, and they are all standing perfectly still.
What are we looking at right now? Kadra.
And he picks up the globe, and he begins to roll it forward, and you can just, as it begins to roll forward, it's just looking. Basically, it's kind of like a scrying eye that you guys can also see.
Mhm.
Okay.
You are looking over, well, where they live in the caves, and in the mountains, and in holes and grounds, and you can just see all of these creatures that you have witnessed for hundreds of years, thousands of years, attacking every single night. But were they really attacking, or were they running away?
Don't know. Corvus is just going to be like, so, because I'm not smart, and I like to hear things clear and plain, you are telling me, all of us, that the monsters that emerge from the shadows of the night, the ones that our society has built defenses for, and countermeasures to safeguard us from such creatures have been people that you say have been corrupted after committing too many sins? Is that right, Dragon?
Pretty much.
So,
That is the nuts and bolts of it.
please, was it possible to bring them back from the corruption? At all. Ever.
I honestly do not know.
And she looks directly to Serenity, kind of just like trying to
But
calm her.
possibly if you destroy the book.
We will bring them
As
back.
you can see, they are. It's some sort of stasis. I have not. It's only been a few days. I have not been able to determine what caused this because I was actually
rolling.
looking for you and you disappeared.
I'm rolling insight on Saf. Because she just said, we will bring them back. So I now want to know what that implies.
Fair.
And if there's some kind of connection to this corruption that I'm unaware of. 17.
Well,
Lex
if
is
you
just
remember,
like,
on our very first mission, why we went to go for the goblins, because we were trying to find a missing friend of ours, and we asked you guys for help, and we may have killed her, and Seth fully knows that, and now she's just her entire being is just focused on Serenity as she approaches her and kind of just holds her hand. We will bring them back. Okay.
Serenity does not respond.
Fuck.
She is just eyes locked with
What
this
a timing.
dragon.
Corvus will look at Lex then and just be like, I'm not too sure about you, brother, but it sounds like... Wait. Dragon. What is the root cause of this corruption? You say it is this book?
Yes and no.
Speak
So
plain!
That is plain.
No,
Is-
it's not. Yes and no. What do you mean?
Inside the book is the ability to cast the most powerful spell and become a god. It is the book itself is part of the ritual. You must have the book in order to become a god.
You must have the book in order to become...
Staff releases Serenity's hand and actually takes a couple of steps back.
And he puts his hand on the book. And inside is the entire rest of the ritual to become a god. If for any reason any of it is messed up, we don't know what will happen. This happened in this instance. If someone ever tried it again, if something ever happened before, it could lead to other circumstances.
And
So
what-
he puts
what-
his hand on the book again. This spell is a level 15. Well, technically, what would be considered as a spellcaster level, because you know what levels are.
Mhm.
A level 15 spell.
a lot of levels.
I do not know what that means.
Gods have cut off to level 9 to not have let anyone else have. The god of magic has shut off anything above level 9, so that mankind and humankind and mortals cannot gain access to things that could not only kill the gods, but can also not upset the balance of the universe.
It seems they have failed.
You cannot give it to us. You cannot give us this book. There's got to be another way.
Try to become a god.
No.
I would not trust it with anyone else, unfortunately. As Corvus said, It is becoming increasingly clear to me that there are very, very, very few people who are, especially those in power, who are genuinely trying to do things for the good of all. And so, I cannot trust it with anyone else but myself and him.
You two take it. Keep it as far away as you can from me. Okay?
So as you say that,
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually.
No
He-
shit!
Very
Right,
good point.
remember?
Literally
He
in my
cock-
head, Corvus is just like, "I'll kill you if you want." Like, bro, no qualms. You say the word, and I send
Let's
my
go.
cape
the
into
dragon
your head.
kind of cocks his head. He walks over to you. He takes his hand and puts it under your chin, and he looks at you.
She kind of pulls away.
And he
Nice.
he grabs your chin, and he holds onto your chin for a minute. And he looks you directly in the eye. You try to pull away again.
Yep.
What's Serenity doing in that?
How's Serenity with all that?
She is just watching stone-faced. But I will say, as you get close to Saf, she sticks very close right next to her side.
He as you begin to pull away, he's like, I will not hurt you.
It's not the pain that I'm afraid of.
Let me talk to him.
Holy shit!
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Wait, has she she hasn't expressed that to everyone in this group that she's got some other entity?
No.
Right? Yeah. So it's only Lex and Serenity, yeah?
Yeah.
Serenity is also kind of like we kind of just
Yeah.
like I have a
Yeah,
thing.
it was
I didn't say
pretty,
anything about like
Yeah. But Corvus has no clue, so he's just like, speak to who?
what do you want from him?
I know what you carry with you. I know the burden you hold.
Give him the fly.
You have nothing to fear from holding on to the book.
Then speak to him and learn for yourself. Because when I opened the book first, that's when he said that I'm going to free him if I take it.
You will.
Oh shit. Oh shit! Let's go!
I don't know if that's a good thing.
The dragon kind of looks over at Corvus and Lex, and he kind of smirks. It's okay.
Corvus is just like, what's okay?
I am
You
also
know-
very confused as to what he's talking about.
Game. For this person, it's okay to burn half the city down, so I'm not sure what is
Right,
okay
right.
in this case.
Yeah.
Oh, ah.
Yeah. Corvus is like, what's okay?
I love all the little strings that I have attached to everybody.
No, I fucking know this shit is like somehow attached to Hoar, but like,
I don't. I've got no clue, and I'm excited.
So before Serenity agrees, before Saf agrees, she kind of looks over to Serenity and kind of just whispers, "Just
And then, once you free him, you'll want to free the other two that are trapped.
the who?
The other
what?
two.
What are they?
You'll find out.
Why are you trapped? Tell us now!
You know what it is.
I know many things.
Yeah, and apparently you don't know how to destroy the book.
And yet you
Oh,
choose
I
to
do not
keep
know
us
how to
in the
destroy the book.
dark?
The technology does not exist anymore.
What will happen to Saf if she does free him, though?
I mean, probably good things. I couldn't see it as being bad.
Nothing
Would it-
more than that? Do you not know?
I'm sure he does. He knows many things.
I'm guessing that he will be rather pissed at the people who have wronged him.
The Church of Hoar.
Yes. Specifically.
I failed to see why freeing whatever Saf is speaking to would be a good thing.
Saf is
I
speaking
agree.
to someone?
I would just like look at Corvus and I'll be like, I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay. Corvus genuinely doesn't know. He's so confused, man.
I think telling you is too good. You will get to learn it all on your own.
Oh, fuck you. Fine, speak to him. And Saf kind of closes her eyes, just waiting, because she knows she's going to be painful if the fucker shows up.
And it's different this time.
Hmm.
Because it seems like the dragon, because you're allowing this to happen.
Mhm.
So you feel the dragon's presence enter your mind. And it does not feel, it's not bad. And you feel that almost as there's that the dragon walks into another room in your mind and is having a conversation that doesn't include you.
It's a whole. It's like, you know, when you're in Discord and then like everyone goes to another room,
Yep.
but you.
Yep.
A few minutes.
You're getting wow. That's hilarious.
Moments
You're getting
pass.
in-game whispers right now. That's so
In-game
funny.
whispers that are not your whispers.
Yeah,
Can
we-
I
Moments
Kristen,
pass.
can I try to listen in?
Roll a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
It's my fucking mind, bitch.
Fine.
It is in your mind.
Wisdom save, that's a 9 for an 11. That's
18.
that's 18, but so 9.
9.
No, 12.
Um,
No, 11 total, because
11
plus 2.
total. Yeah. 11 total. You do hear as so it's almost as though a door opens up in your mind, and beyond it you see chains. So as the door opens in your mind, you almost feel like something is chained alive inside of this place. And the door, and you hear, "This is a surprise," from the voice that you've heard many times, and the door closes.
Ooh.
Saf kind of just collapses to her knees for a moment and is like, they're
Is she
using
able-
my brain as a meeting room.
So yeah, at that, Corvus is gonna look at you and just be like, "Are you okay? Are you well? Is he hurting you? Can I
No,
punch
he's-
him in
he-
the face now?"
A couple moments pass, and the door opens, and you feel the dragon come back into the rest of your mind. And as the door is closing, he says, you hear from inside the room, "Read."
Wait, what
I have
did
a
you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear it.
Free me.
Free me?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
I
Fuck
have a
that all
question.
the way.
I have
And
a
the
question.
door
Ian.
closes.
How long? Let you say a couple moments. Roughly how long?
Like 30 seconds for you guys.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's not long at all. Never mind.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Saf managed to be
it's
like,
not
no,
long at all.
So Saf just quickly responds, no, it feels
And
weird, but I'm fine.
and the dragon leaves your conscious.
That felt weird.
Let me reach a hand down. to
And
help you.
as that happens, you see
Thank
the dragon kind of slip a ring off and put it back in a pouch on its side. It was using an item that it normally doesn't have access to those spells.
S rank item. Let's go. Corvus is just arms folded, still standing beside Lex, and just goes. So, what now? You didn't really answer my question by saying so. The corruption itself was the consequence of a god ritual gone wrong.
Yep.
And does this spread like a fire or like a disease?
Kind of like a disease in a way, in the fact that if it will grow inside of someone.
And the cure is not an individual remedy, but you say destroying this book.
Maybe. I honestly don't know if destroying the book. I know that destroying the book will put us all the world back together again.
As if the ritual never happened?
Yeah.
Where will that leave the world that was pulled away, the reality that was torn from 3,000 years ago?
We are the reality. We live in the reality that was torn away.
So what
What happens when it reconverges?
reemerges?
When we
Ah.
reemerge. when our universe reemerges with the with the rest of the world, I honestly couldn't tell you. However, knowing what I know about where they left off before we were disconnected from the rest of reality, you're in for a shock.
It has been a shocking couple of days. Another question. This person what was their name?
God, you would ask, and I don't have
Well,
that.
Of course we will. Of course we will.
Honestly, Sapphire.
You guys already know it.
Let's go. This wasn't the question.
Stop. You see, my guy didn't have a chance to introduce himself that much, so I would love to know his name, please. Yeah.
The person? Is it Ladem? Was it Ladem all along?
No, Ladem told you
You're
the
the
person's
god.
name.
Yep.
I actually have it written.
Oh, do it? Did he?
Yep. I just don't remember what it was.
Kaladim.
Yeah, Khalidin. Yeah, tried to ascend to godhood and failed.
Yes,
Cool. Yeah,
Khalidin.
cool. Okay, I take it back. I never asked that question because actually, yes, I do because Corvus wouldn't have remembered. Corvus instead goes, right, Khalidin. Tell me what. His hands will sort of run over the book, and just go, what god, what realm of domain would this ritual have elevated him to? Such as there are gods of magic, gods of vengeance, what would this Kaladin's realm have been?
The god of vengeance.
Oh.
He sought to usurp Lord Howar.
I mean,
Blasphemy.
that is. I don't want to reveal these things.
No, do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Kristen's like, I didn't think they'd ask us these questions so quickly. Ah.
No, I want these to be surprises for later on.
There'll be more surprises.
Oh, there's dozens more. You guys have just scratched the surface. He looks at you and says, he would take his portfolio because he would be trapped. He would become Hoar.
What are you saying? Howar is what, a title?
In a way.
I do not understand.
Because to people, it would not. They're worshipping an entity, and whoever takes the entity's place, the people wouldn't see the difference. There's still a god in the sky.
I understand that to a degree. There is an
I
archbishop.
mean, you do worship a false god at the moment.
They don't like to hear that usually.
So we have been coming to find out. But Khalidim never reached Hawar's title. So you're saying someone else sits upon his mantle. A lie.
Actually, at the moment, no one sits upon that mantle.
What?
At that, Corvus punches something. Like he hits just the cave side, and he's just like, I do not like the words that come out of your mouth, beast.
Fair.
Well, when the truth fits.
This is a lot for
Corvus,
a day.
Corvus grabs the book once again, and he's like, the Book of Magic.
He puts his hand on the book, and a moment later the book opens again. And
Can I ask
puts
my
his
question?
finger into the book, and he flips to the same ritual that you guys had seen before, how to ascend to godhood.
Amazing. What are the instructions?
And the very
Why
first
do you want
part
to know?
of it is how to imprison a current god.
Cool.
Oh,
and yeah,
shit.
what are the instructions?
Oh, fuck.
There are a bunch of words you don't understand. It's explaining something in the terms that a wizard or a sorcerer or someone of high level magic would understand.
Understood. Okay.
But they are talking about mixing many things, about creating some sort of prison, and then it goes into kind of how you would go about imprisoning a god.
Looking at it, Corvus slams the book shut, and he'll storm out of the cave and just call out.
Because they had completed the first part of the ritual, so putting two and two together for all of us, maybe you guys may want to roll an intelligence check to see if you all get it.
No, I don't
Hey,
think so.
Kristen, real quick. Are you saying that? So, we have a creature that is imprisoned.
Yep.
Saf,
Yes.
and we have someone worshipping the Church of Hoa currently not having anyone in place. Are you saying the church fucking imprisoned their god?
I think.
Well,
I think that-
the church did not.
Yeah. No.
Whatever that person did,
Yeah.
and likely the entity trapped within you is probably Hoar.
Most
So-
likely the correct
Yes.
Hoa, and so the false god we're worshipping is no god. It is just a fake.
So
It is
Saf
the
having
other
hearing
gods
in God.
basically.
Okay.
It is the other gods pushing your power so that there is still a god of just vengeance.
Yeah.
Right.
Or something.
Because without that there would be a power vacuum,
Yeah.
and the universe may collapse in on itself. So the other gods are basically lending their power so that there still is
there is an
something
entity
for
of
there
Hoa.
is
Yeah.
there's still power of the power of a god, but nothing behind it.
Corvus. Yeah. So yeah, Corvus slams the book shut and he's walking out and is like, I need air. And I
Yeah.
will walk out.
And
of the cave.
as the book closes and you begin and you say you need air, the dragon looks towards you as you're walking away and says 2 lefts and a right, and you'll be outside.
I go right.
And you go to another. There's another chamber that you end up in.
Shit! And I come back.
Staff kind of looks over to Lex and Serenity, and then back to Corvus, and kind of just also casts a message to him, and then just like asks everyone, "How are we feeling about this? Are we okay? This is a
No,
lot for a
and
single day.
Corvus
We need
keeps
to rest.
talking.
Fuck.
I need time to
Rest. We need
think.
to think.
We need to deliberate.
I need a lot of time to think.
When you are ready, and you have rested, then we will talk more. And
Thank
he
you.
points to a an area that's off to the side of where his sleeping mound of gold is, and you may rest there. And with that, that will end our session tonight.
I was hoping to catch a conversation with Serenity alone, because like that was a lot for my
Well,
girl.
we can catch that on next week.
Yeah.
Sounds
I think
good.
next week
Or,
it'll
no,
be
next month.
next month it'll be characters.
Yeah, Lex is a lot of
Disgusting.
It'll
thoughts.
be yeah.
There's
It'll be
a
a lot
lot
of
of
shared time.
talking, there's going to be a lot of dialogue between all of you next time.
Fuck
because
yeah.
There
I'm
has
so
been
excited.
a shitload dropped on you, Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I wasn't saying
Yeah,
anything, but Lex
process.
is having several
There-
existential crises at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's why Corvus is just like, this is beyond him, and like it is
I like
far
the
too much.
So
He
I've been
needs to go outside.
waiting to drop a bunch of little nuggets. And these are some of the things of why my world is so fucking warped.
Hmm.
Is because all the monsters are actually all of your friends.
Oh,
Great.
great, great. Love this.
Corvus isn't
Um,
stressed. He's only got one.
So, all right, everybody. So that is our session for today. I hope you guys enjoyed our
absolutely.
shenanigans,
As always.
and I hope you are enjoying the world that I have come up with, and that it is that it's
Good,
kind of
good.
warped and a little
I
disturbing.
liked
and I
liked the play on our actions of fleeing the town instead of assisting. I thought that
Mhm.
was cool. It
It
really
was cool.
pulled us to like a.
I wanted
Good
you
luck.
to do it on your own, and I already had a way to get you out of when you got back to the castle. I'm like, all right, so if they get to the castle or if they get away, I can do this. If they get to the I
Yeah.
can do this.
It
I
was
had
just-
lots of plans, but
And
you
we
guys
just left.
actually bypassed half of them, and I'm like, oh, well, that messes everything I'm
You see-
doing up.
Yeah.
As
I just-
Russell, we have a habit of doing that apparently.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
it was
deep.
cool because it made it feel like there were actual consequences to the choices we made as a group.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, there were.
Which I think
There, yeah.
actually was very cool. Thought
And
that was
I want there to be consequences for your actions. For if you do this, then this happens.
Yep.
I had a bunch of different plans, and you guys actually jumped most of them, and then I ended up getting you back together again. So I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to do that. But
Well done.
Hey, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
You ready?
Yep.
Hey,
I am very excited. Hopefully, you guys will join us for our next one. Our next episode is going to be in October the 14th.
Fuck, I'm good.
So, Frank, would you please write that down on your calendar?
Always.
ooh,
Except for
shade
when I
thrown.
Oh, it's super shade because he is he's perpetually asking to have it changed because
I've only asked once
Hey.
this time.
Hey,
For this
he's
campaign, I've only
messing
asked
with
once.
you.
Hey,
I know.
someone is about to be a
Typically.
dad. It's understandable.
Yeah, I know. Yes. Speaking of which, congratulations, Frank, and to your other half.
I put in a lot of work.
Congratulate. I
Congrats.
am sure you'll be a fantastic dad. I can imagine you embarrassing the ever-loving shit out of your kids.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's so sweet.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so excited.
So Frank, when after the baby's born, may be disappearing for a couple weeks or a month or two from us. Hopefully, not
Most
too,
likely.
too long,
Nah.
so that he
Won't
can
be
come
too long.
back and join us again for the insanity that is us.
Honestly,
Mhm.
it's like I can't imagine it'll be
huge because we only play once a month anyway. So
Right.
It's once a month, hopefully. But I do have plans. If you do need time off, you're more
Will do.
than So with that, we just want to thank all of our players, our players here, and they are awesome. And I also want to thank all of our audience members. You guys are amazing. We come back just to give you this insanity.
Mm-hmm.
And I love these guys. They are amazing. They're funny. And Frank really just throws me for a loop every episode and makes
Every
me
episode.
completely speechless. Because the shit that comes out of his mouth, half the time I'm like, what? How do you think this shit up?
No,
really
yeah, I cracked so many times.
I really like Corvus. He makes it very easy. I get to play a himbo, and himbos are great.
So with
I-
that, yes, Big Boss, Big Hoss Prodigy, you did miss our episode. However, it will be in VOD. You can watch it later. And I am editing all the episodes, and hopefully I can get them up on our YouTube channel. And we can have them all up on YouTube, and you can watch them there. Hopefully, Russell and Rose. I still need those permissions, and we need to get them up on it because everybody's been asking about them. So anyway, with that, from all of us to all of you, thank you very much. We love you, and just remember, chaos awaits us in the dark. Later, everybody.
Bye.